Testing. There we go. Yeah, my bad. My mic wasn't plugged in. LMAO. I don't think so. I think he's just figuring out sign language. Yeah, right, right. Yep, that was my bad. Like the reason why I didn't have sound. Yo, can I hop on with you? Yeah, no problem. Give me a sec. Testing, testing. Thank you, thank you. No. Don't turn on camera. Just do a stupid regular call, dog. 14 minutes with no sound, L streamer. Yeah.
My friend, my
Sorry.
friend, my friend.
Let me see if I got the levels right. Let me see if I got the levels right. Say something.
I'm Matt.
And I'm pretty low. Let's see if I can increase the gauge, the gain.
Okay.
So how's it going, Matt?
I'm living. I went to the hospital yesterday. I had a concussion.
Oh, what happened?
I hit my head on Thursday or on two. Jesus Christ, that's concussion language for you guys. On Tuesday I hit my head, and on Wednesday I was acting weird. So I went to the hospital, and they were like, "You have a mild concussion, but you'll be all right, bruh."
Didn't they say you're not supposed to sleep while you get a concussion or something?
That's what my buddy told me too, but I didn't listen to that, and I did sleep, but I didn't sleep well, and I was very fucked up sleeping. But hey,
Wait, hold up, hold
you
up.
live and you learn. Never had a concussion before.
Oh yeah, gotta live and learn. But so you got your, hey, so you had your head hit. Like who?
Yeah, hit my head,
How did
brother.
you hit your head?
I was at work and I just like stood up too fast below a bar and I hit the corner of it. And then they sent me home and they were like, "You gotta go home, brother." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'll go home." And
And
yeah,
man, sorry to hear that.
it's okay. I'm alive. You know I'm happy to be alive. Happy to be chilling with my bro right here.
All right,
I
that's
haven't been on
cool.
stream in a minute, so it's been a minute. So I was like, let me hop on to see what
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I've
This is the
been.
first time I've seen Matt live. Yep, that's me. I'm Matt. I'm Mason's friend.
Oh yeah, G4 is a new regular here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
G4 low key has been giving me recommendations to connect with other people in the space again because I'm not gonna.
Shout out G4.
Yeah, shout out G4.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like. I'm like, no one wants to talk to me, so I'm like, why? And I
Why
don't
would I
need,
talk to these niggas?
like no one wants to talk to me, so I'm like, I got. It's not like I need to talk to anybody. So
I want to talk to you.
yeah, I mean,
I
dude,
think.
of course, you implied that you are somebody.
I'm a nobody. I'm just a guy that's on your stream sometimes.
Like, what is every time I say nobody? Like, the person I'm talking to is like, well, me, and I'm like, nigga, like, I'm talking like,
Because they want to feel included in your thing.
man, yeah, that would, yeah. Lamai says, ouch, that would do it. F in the chat is back saying, uh, what is your favorite character? Well, what is your favorite character? I don't know who that is towards.
Travis. There we go.
Ah, yes, Travis. The kid who idolizes Vince Staples.
Yes, yeah, me.
That's canon. That's canon
Mhm.
now.
Yes, sir.
Like I
He is
said,
literally Vince Staples.
yeah. I know I said this to you and in the chat, but it's like if it like when this gets to a place where I want to get to, I am not having Vince Staples freaking voice Travis. That's just not gonna happen. But like
Why? I thought we were gonna. No, wait. Oh, that
no,
was
no, it's like
Katie.
no, I freaking love Vince Staples, but I think the entire point is that he's not him. It's like
Fair
he just
enough.
likes him a lot.
Fair enough.
I want to get someone to do a Vince Staples impersonation, but not him.
Technically, I'm Travis's voice actor. I could do a Vince Staples impersonation.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could. I mean, yeah, you could probably do that. If I
Yeah.
ever get the what's the Vince Staples impersonation?
Let me try it. It's um, Y'all Crip. There we go. That should suffice.
Travis is crippin' in Virginia.
I hope he wasn't. I mean, that would make sense why he died, but
Yeah, I think that was like that. Like that's my headcanon. Like I know he's from Virginia. I think Jim is probably from like New Jersey.
that sounds about it. Yeah, how did Travis die? Did we ever? Do you ever like explain that canon?
No, well, like for me, it's nothing. It's literally anticlimactic. He just got ran over.
Oh,
Like he was on his way from like taking his dad's teachings because his dad was away from his dad was in prison for something very minute, like I don't know, like selling marijuana. But at the time of those,
something that he probably shouldn't be in prison for the rest of his life for.
yeah,
I
something like
guess
that.
kind of
It
thing.
was something like that, right? And because like his dad was gone for like the majority of his life, uh, I took like a little bit of inspiration from XX Tentacion, where he was raised by a single mother that doesn't give him any attention, so he acted out
Mm.
just to get her attention. But then the father like got out of prison, but it's at a point where he couldn't really imprint on his son as he could have because he just missed
Yeah,
that
because he's
window.
just some guy at that point.
Yeah, he just missed that window. But as like Travis saw his dad trying to like build something from himself, like his dad like set up a church. He tried to be like a staple of his community. And Travis like, all right, let me see. Like Travis saw his dad's example, and he's like, all right, maybe I should, maybe if I want to get my life together, I should like listen to him. But before he could actually do that, that's when he died.
Oh my god, you're a mean guy. Think that get through all that. He's like, man, I'm finally gonna, man, finally I'm gonna, man, I'm gonna make something of myself, and he gets hit by a drunk driver for no reason. And the first thing he sees is Satan. Like, that's
No, the first
crazy.
no. The first thing that he sees after he dies is is himself in a casket.
That's even worse than he sees Satan. Oh man, you're man, you're a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Oh my god. You know, I feel like a lot of like the way that I explain these things, it just reminds me of like what I want to do with the overseers in Chimera Island because they're literally just me. But like it was like let's just mess with this character. Let's make this life like terrible, but we got to give some redeeming values. We got to give him a reason to like see tomorrow. Like we got to give him something. But let's have fun with it.
Yeah, you can't be a governor.
Yeah,
That's we just officially barred you from doing any type of political thing.
yeah. G4 says, "What's your guys' opinion on Marvel's Doomsday trailer?"
I thought it was okay. It looks kind of boring from the Infinity War one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
It
feel
doesn't
like
look that interesting to me.
Marvel should have just stopped after war because they're like, "All right, this is it. This is the pinnacle of movies. We're not gonna top it."
Yeah, but I hate when people say that because it's like it implies that people don't understand what this is and it's a franchise and like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's like You understand what this is? Yeah, they're not gonna stop. I mean, would it be cool if they did something new? Yeah, of course. But I mean, people like Captain America, people like Iron Man, they're not gonna like get rid of their bread and butter. Why would they do that?
I know. I'm just saying unrealistic in unrealistic terms, in the perfect world, we wouldn't be
If
in.
people had morals and actually
Yeah,
cared about what they
yeah.
were doing.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't be in. We would not be in sequelite as hell.
Yes, sir.
That's forever.
Avengers fatigue. Yeah, that's right. G4. Avengers fatigue.
Testing, test. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I gotta hear. Like, are our levels good? I need the chat to
Let me put on
help me
my
out.
headphones. I'm near my computer, so I can do that. Let me check.
Yeah. So I want to compare like a good level up between like your and my voice. I'm looking at the thing and I'm trying to speak clearly into the mic, but it's not even touching the yellow parts.
Hey, I'm here right now.
That's
I
lit.
am kind of louder than you.
All right. Yeah.
Let me turn you
Okay.
down
Okay. I'm gonna
a
turn you down.
tad.
I'm gonna turn you down because like I'm trying to be as well, maybe properties. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is close. Ah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. It's not. It's not. Yeah. It's not touching the yellow at all. Like it's. I can make you. I can make you loud, but I think I my thing is capped. Let me raise my gain
Hey, man,
to
you
100.
you're the star of the show, not me.
Let me raise this thing to 100. Sound. Yeah, so you've been doing music on this side. How's that been going?
It's been going great. I'm making 3 EPs at the same time.
Three EPs at the same. Why is this thing? Mmm. 90. Okay, cool. I'm back. I'm back to like level 90. All right, fine. We're good. We're good. So how's why three EPs?
uh, because I wanted a solo one, and then I'm making one with my boy 5 star, and I'm making another one with my boy King Composition. So it ended up being that way, by accident. And I was supposed to just do the one with 5 star and my own, but then KC came along, and I was like, let's make one together. And I've made it. I'm making it pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, you're
Like we
do.
already have like 7 songs done.
Yeah, I feel that. I highly understand that. Of you making one.
So it looks like the case is coming out first, even though that's the last one I started working on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, is
yes,
it?
sir.
Are they like what was it? Are they circling are they around about specific topics, or are you just like spitting with
Um,
specific people?
my solo EP is called "Can I Get Some Gas Money?" and the story is about me calling people up to get gas money to go to the studio and finish my tape, and everyone responds with a reason why I shouldn't be rapping. But that's my that's my EP. The other EP, which is called "A Talk with God," that one is more just songs that we made at the time that kind of has this adjacent to what did 5 say it was. 5 described a talk with God, uh a feeling you get in the studio where like you can't really get your shit off, like sometimes with a prayer or just talking. Sometimes you have to step in the studio and just like, make something, and that's your talk with God. And then this one, which is called me and KC, it's called Kingsman. And this one is just a lot of rhymes that I never got the chance to spit, or new rhymes that I felt like I could fit on this album. And this one kind of is more adjacent to just like it's more depressing, I think. Like it's just a lot of me just like I'm the one rapping. So it's just a lot of me just talking about being depressed and like just being an adult and trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it keeps you
Actually,
busy. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, actually, let's see if I can find this song
G4 says, "Wait,
from
Matt
this.
makes music, and you guys still don't have a Purgatory Academy theme song." Well, Matt
Oh, I can make
raps.
one right now.
Matt.
Purgatory Academy, something, something agony. Travis is the main one. Jim is the white one. Uh, Sarah or Susan
Susan.
is what's the other one? Yeah, Susan is the Chinese one, and they go around in purgatory.
Oh my gosh, Susan's Japanese and Korean.
Oh, that was racist of me. I didn't mean that. I meant Susan is the Japanese Korean one. She's the girl
Like
of
that.
the crew.
Wow, the only one, the other one.
Oh man. Oh man. That was a Freudian slip.
I love. Oh yeah, it's because of what Ali said. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, sir.
It's like no. I'm, I should probably make. I was thinking that Travis probably would have corrected Ali, but I really think Travis doesn't care. Like
He was like, sure, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like, well, she's not, but like, but I don't think you care, so I'm not gonna bring it up. I don't think,
I'm gonna fight you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
like, I'm not.
Like, I'm gonna hate you anyway, so I'm just gonna add that to the list of reasons why I want to hate you anyway.
No,
Uh,
like I always saw, like I said, I always saw like their dynamic is like Goku and Vegeta.
nice. I kind of really, I can kind of see that actually.
But I but it's like, I don't know, they're friends and rival. They're rivals in like the pure sense of like, yeah, they're friendly with each other, but like they both have like they're kind of, they're friends to an extent, right? Because Travis
Right.
wants Travis, like Ali wants Travis to do this MMA thing because he's like, oh yeah, this will be like he thinks it's like a at first it was like a clout thing. It's like, yeah, we like, you're the Satan Slayer. You basically killed Satan, right? You killed Lucifer. So it'll be great PR for you to be like the MMA guy. And Travis, he's like, he's kind of down to help people, but he's not, like, to an extent.
Right.
So he's like, all right,
He's kind of yeah, he's just kind of like there, just like if he wants to help, he will. If he
yeah,
doesn't, he won't.
and like he kind of knows how to fight.
Mm.
So he's, yeah, he kind of knows how to fight. So he's like, yeah, this is not too far in my ballpark. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll try it out.
Mm.
But
Clout chasing be real though. That's
yeah,
true. F in the
yeah,
chat.
it's absolutely like a clout chasing thing. But they don't absolutely hate each other.
Right. Yeah, I always figured that was kind of like the thing
Yeah.
with
So
those two.
why Travis has such a big forehead? I think he's I don't know. Maybe it's reflection. Maybe it's reflection. I always kind of go off of like what looks good or what makes
Yeah,
sense.
you do have a rule of cool thing going on where you really are kind of like, all right, if this looks cool, I'm fine.
Yeah. And besides, people are gonna like look at this in like 0.2 seconds. So
And
it
no
is
one's
what it
really
is.
gonna care.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, this looks cool. Why isn't it in color?" Anyway, I'm done. Next chapter.
I'm
What's the
done
next
looking at
chapter?
this. I saw the pretty picture. Now I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've just been making music. It's been fun. What is Matt's most controversial opinion this week? Well, um,
Go ahead.
There's a country out in the Middle East. Uh,
You can say okay. You can say it on YouTube now, so I don't think it's that
oh, you can
controversial.
say Israel on the thing now.
Yeah, you can say like, man, I've seen too many people talk about Israel to the point that it's like it's boring.
It's well. Here's my thing about that. Now is that like it just seems more so like it's oh that's 2023. Damn, I don't have any controversial opinions. I guess I'm just kind of like you know what I mean, chilling. Talking about now. Controversial opinion this week. I hate getting concussions. That sucks.
Oh, I think it's
That's pretty controversial. I think.
I think a controversial opinion that I've noticed. I saw this one Christian apologist who did an interview with a Todd McFarlane, the image comic guy, and I was like, why is like what? This is such a weird mashup. So I was like, I guess I'll just listen to Todd McFarlane's views on religion, and then I realized, wow, I kind of don't care. I think as soon as I heard Todd McFarlane said something along the lines of, "Yeah, I can appreciate a tree without caring about where it came from," I was like, all right, I don't care. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I was like, okay, I don't really care anymore. I feel like as I
G
grow,
Force. Hold on,
go ahead.
real quick. G Force says, did you feel a drop in IQ since the concussion? I don't know. G4, did you feel a drop in viewership when you got canceled? How about that? G4, like the game show channel. Fuck you. No. I did feel a drop in IQ. Actually, I feel fucked up, but
IQ
I'm
is
okay.
IQ is flexible though.
IQ is racist.
IQ is racist. What do you mean?
So it's like the theory, I guess, or not necessarily the theory, but like the history of it, where they're basically just like trying to prove like, oh, black people are not smart, so we're gonna make a test that is kind of hard for them to understand, or whatever. And yeah, that's like their standpoint usually for intellect. It was like eugenics uh based basically.
But it really doesn't prove. Is it like the whole thing where like IQ doesn't really prove anything? It's just a flex.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, it's basically just like white kids flexing on black kids. Ha ha, we're educated and we didn't get murdered. Ha ha ha. That's basically the flex.
That's like the weird. That is a very interesting thing that I back when on the right wing people used to talk about like IQ a lot. It
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was a thing that just gets thrown around, but with nothing substantial to back it up, other than understanding an argument.
It never really meant anything. Like, yeah, I don't remember like because anytime I've heard because yeah, you're right. Like a lot of those guys would always like, well, my IQ is this or my IQ whatever whatever, but it never really meant anything because it's just like that doesn't mean you're like banned from saying something stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're probably gonna say something stupid every once in a while. It doesn't mean that like your IQ means you're gonna say less stupid things.
GeForce's LMAO when they used to bring up the IQ world map and like, oh yeah, people saying like Africa has like IQ of like 70 or 80,
Yeah, they
while
can't
like
even read English, and they're like, they're like, ha, you have a low IQ. It's like I don't even fucking understand this.
no, it's like I remember there's this one guy, Bantu Diaries, on YouTube, where he would just go around like in whatever African cities he would go, and then he would just try to conduct his own IQ test, and says, why are black people so low IQ? We do not have time preference. Every time I want to be on time or I want to do something, I get labeled as white. Why? It's just one of those things where a black person just says, "Why aren't we white? Like why aren't we white? Or why don't we act like white people? Or why don't Africans uh, exhibit behaviors that exhibit similar behaviors as European countries,
Yep.
and
Gross.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'm kind of tired of asking why.
It's
Bantu
usually
Diaries is such a cancer. He, at first
I
I
don't know
thought it
who
was
that is.
interesting to like listen to him because like, oh yeah, Africa, man, talking about Africa, and then after a while it just gets to a point where you kind of turn it off. It just kind of tunes out. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Africa, like, oh man, I get Africa. Oh man, it's underdeveloped. The people aren't that smart. I kind of don't care. It kind of turns into a point where I'm like, all right, I'm in America now, though. I kind of don't care anymore. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I mean, like even like it's like it's not that they're like not that smart. It's like I don't know. It's like in different cultures, right? I don't know. It's like it's kind of weird when it's when these like when European cultures go to African cultures. And it's like, why aren't you doing what I'm doing? And it's like this is the life I want to live, and this is the life I have. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like again, it's like flexing. It's like, yeah, we have Ford. What do you guys have? Horses? That's so not horses, but you know, like zebras or camels, haha, or whatever. It's like very it's all it's basically similar like when you're in kindergarten and a kid's like, I have a fire truck, you don't, and you're like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, G forces. There are nice places in Africa, like cannot pronounce that. Cannot pronounce that. Rwanda, Morocco, and Kenya. I,
Mason is white.
true, real true. True
No,
words, I guess. It's just bigger countries like South Africa and Nigeria that are pure uh, shitholes.
mm,
Hmm.
mm.
All I
There's a Nigerian I know that would disagree with you.
no, I saw my dad's 23 and Me. I'm from West. I'm from Ghana, I guess. Probably.
Gonna stand up.
Ghana. I think my dad was like preaching one day and then he just offhandedly said, "Oh yeah, I just did a DNA test and it says I'm from Ghana." And I'm like, "Oh." And I was thinking like, "Oh, maybe I can look at Ghanaian history." And then I just kind of got I did one YouTube search. There was not a lot of people talking about Ghanaian history, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm bored. I'm going back to learning about
Yeah, I had a
America."
manager that was from Ghana. Remember when I worked at that bank I'm not gonna mention on stream?
Oh yeah, Bank of Israel or something.
That's all of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And my manager was from Ghana, and she used to have me in her office every week for like weird things. Like she was always like correcting me or writing me up. But she liked me a lot though. Like when I left Virginia, she gave me $200 to move.
Oh, that's so cool.
It
Oh
was
yeah, I
really sweet
told
of her.
yeah. Wasn't she the one that gave you a bunch of books, or was that some other one?
No, that was that. I forget her name and I forget the context or whatever. Yeah, she gave me a bunch of
Crazy.
books on film and stuff and scripts or whatever. And she watched the pilot that we made, and she gave
Uh,
me a bunch of notes.
yeah.
I know, yeah, it was true. But no, she thought it was funny. She liked the one bit we had where we were talking about World War Two, or whatever, and she thought that was really funny.
Oh, is that still on YouTube? Or did you take it down?
No, I took it off. I think I took them off to let it like run on TV, and I forgot to put it back up.
Okay. I was thinking about making clips out of that and putting up
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you probably
Instagram.
could. I'm thinking about making two new sketches and uploading the last episode we did where we talked about what is it, surrogates and stuff and DreamCon.
Oh right. I was thinking about that. I was like, didn't I? Wasn't that the one where I said like Italians are not white, or was that
I
like we
think
did
so.
not? Yeah.
Yeah, that one was funny. It just didn't have a topic, and then like on top of that, it was like I think we were just talking about Israel the whole time. I think that was the one. Because remember we were in my apartment or whatever, and I remember the way it ended. Which made me laugh was when I asked you what we were talking about, and you were like, we were talking about the people who own this building or something like that. And that's how it ended. That was the pilot. That's how it ended.
Ah, man. G4 says, what's Matt's opinion with your old friend group, with which you broke up with?
Oh yeah, I was in that, right?
What?
The old friend group or whatever. Wasn't I in that?
Yeah, the old friend group that like you were in there.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
was a, I was a little I was a little idiot or whatever. I was
yeah,
just
yeah. The mix between the I think the two friend groups of like Neon Fuse and what was the other one? What was the other one?
who cares?
Yeah, who cares? It's dead. It's long gone. It's
Yeah,
dead.
they're all like I think some of them work on a film and stuff now. Like they're like doing stuff, which is good for them. But I haven't talked to them in a while. But nah, yeah, I yeah that I was in that friend group and I left abruptly, like gone in the winter. And I came back and everyone liked me and didn't like Mason, and I was like I like Mason more, and I left again.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
That was pretty much what happened. And it was cool. I mean, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess it was cool. I mean, I was a teenager at the time. I kind of wish I was outside playing sports and stuff,
That's
but
kind
I
of
was
like
inside.
the crazy thing about the internet. You would most likely be better off. I think everybody would be better off without it.
No, yeah, like looking back, like I don't. I mean, I had more. I used to be more critical about that time period, but now that I'm looking back at it, I was just like I was such an idiot, and just like just running around, just saying things or whatever that doesn't matter when I could have been doing something that was probably more productive and more, you know what I mean, healthy for me. And hey, I met you out of it, so that's pretty cool, I guess.
Oh
But
yeah, that is well. That is true. That is that is real. That is real. Israel.
it is real. Guys, we can't stop. We're just that cool.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't think Matt has anything to say about like
Yeah,
the
'cause
friend group because like he's
here's the reason why I have nothing to say about that time period. By the way, is because I'm 24 now.
yeah.
I don't care about anything that happened pre 2019, maybe
Right.
even 2021. I don't care. I think about it. I don't even try to give it any air for multiple reasons, but the main one being is that I'm old and I pay bills now and I have to do things uh like get my car fixed and get oil in my car. And that takes up more of my energy than stuff that was happening when we were in high school.
I was in college. I was like,
That's
I was just in college. Man, that was a
yeah.
lot. That was a lot of stuff. I keep thinking back of like when we were doing the Gregory Horror Show collab, and I was like, man, that was like the worst time in college for me because I had to take a bus at like 6 a.m. and I wouldn't get home until 6 p.m. and I took my six sister's like cruddy laptop, everywhere I went, like her heavy crummy laptop to animate on the go just to meet that deadline.
Yeah, you're on the bus like B Rabbit, just like scribbling down drawings, trying to get this fucking
Yeah,
stupid thing on
I was
paper.
like, I was like Eminem from 8 Mile, but instead of writing rhymes, I was just animating this like ugly looking rat on like like Flash CS2 or something like that on a portable version of Flash.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was a stupid time. We really were just stupid. Like that's really all I can say about that. Is just we were just stupid people doing stupid things. But we were teenagers, so it's like that's the time to be stupid. You know what I mean?
G Force says, "Damn, Matt is
G
younger."
forces.
Yeah, yeah, damn, Matt is younger than you. Yeah, I'm like, Matt, your age.
I'm 24 now, but I'm turning 25.
Yeah, he's turning 25. I'm 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mason was the big bro.
It's like
You know what I mean?
it really is a Mario and Luigi thing because Matt is taller than me.
Yeah, 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 and it really is. Yeah,
Like
no, I'm
like
just like I'm like 250 and I'm like 6 foot, and then Mason's just like it's kind of funny because like we used to talk about whenever you went into sale or whenever you would do like selling the comic or any type of sales or whatever. I'm like they're gonna like you because you're just like a smiling light skin like hi, and
Yo,
I'm
yeah,
just this
yo, Matt,
big dark skin that's just like
Matt
here's my
is that's
comic.
crazy. Like Matt is 260. I'm 160. He's 6 foot. I'm 5'9". Like,
I'm just your bodyguard. I'm just walking around next to you, just like, hey, don't get too close. This is the author here.
G-Force is light skin compared to Matt. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, compared to me, for sure, light skin. I'm a dark skin guy.
Yeah, people call me light skin. My I
I
don't
don't light skin. Sure.
I don't know if I'm the lightest in my family. Um Out of my
Compared
siblings,
to
but
compared to your sister and your parents, you you're like middle ground. I feel like some of your other family members are like more lighter than you
oh, okay.
from the pictures you sent.
Um I I always think, well, sure. 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 I think my sister's darker than me. So is my brother,
Yeah, that's what um
my older brother.
darker than you.
Both of my
And
old
then
they
like
have both of
yeah.
my I know my older brother wouldn't call me light skin because that's just not him. But my oldest brother would call me light skin, so
Yeah.
bro's
Bros
20
20%. This whole time here in Anglo-Saxon.
Yo, my name is Mason McKinney. I'm actually Irish. Didn't you know that?
Oh yeah, I'm Irish too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot we're both
Yeah, we're
Irish
both
kids.
Irish. Yeah, we're both Irish. What are you
There's
talking
a
about?
chance we're distant relatives, technically. There's a chance.
I am founding American stock. I am Irish. I'm claiming.
Your ancestors were hopping off the paddy wagon to beat up black people. So
Dude, I just ate a baked potato today. Like, I know the struggle.
you better be grateful. There was a time period where you couldn't have that, buddy. It
Yeah.
was a famine.
uh, Jamaican and Irish bonded real hard, you know. What's I did not know. What is the history tidbit for today, F in the chat?
hmm
Uh,
Mason and Matt and I among their kin. It's actually Matt and Mason.
just talk. It would be like just talking in the homeland, Ireland. Like,
That would be such a funny. Oh man, if we were making the show and we got money for it, it would be funny if we pitched this idea of just like, yeah, just talking season 2 taking place in the motherland, and then we're like faking clips of us in Africa, and then we go to Ireland. That's perfect. If we ever get money for that show, then yeah, we should do that.
Oh man, like you're slamming beers and I'm just like throwing up in the corner.
You're looking at the castles and stuff. I'm just slamming beers, kicking soccer balls into people's faces.
Oh man, I don't know what else the Irish are doing. Yeah, isn't Greg a
They
half
have red.
Irish from like Just the Reaper?
Yeah, isn't he? He's like half. Didn't no. Well, originally he was Jewish because we had that one joke or whatever that he like his uncle owned owned Rock Nation or something. But then yeah, we changed it to half Irish. Something.
I think it was like half Irish, half British, or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
damn,
his
that's such a good idea. Why did the show end? And oh, I couldn't get enough. I couldn't figure out a schedule for the show. So basically, to give context, what Just Talking was. Just Talking was a show that me and Mason had that I was like show running essentially. It was a public access show, and what we were gonna do is we were gonna film 6 episodes. Me and Mason. It was gonna be a podcast style show mixed with sketches. The only way I could describe it is a longer version of the Eric Andre show a bit. Um, where we'd have like a section where we talk about a topic, and then we'd intercut it with sketches related to the topic and stuff. And Yeah, I just couldn't get enough people to schedule it. There was a girl that was supposed to do a lot of the girl parts that dropped out or whatever, and I wrote a lot of parts for her too. Like she would have been awesome in the show, but then she like fell out or whatever. She didn't want to come down and do it, and yeah, I just couldn't get enough people in it. But I might, like I said, I might make a lost episode thing, taking some of the old sketches I wrote and like make a little like special and upload it on the public access show and on YouTube and stuff. Now that I have a little bit more clout.
Is it cool if I
Yeah.
work on the album cover?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't give a shit.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much done with these 6 pages. Took a while, but I'm pretty much
Yeah.
done.
It feels like like the Bad Friends podcast more entertaining. Yeah, but I feel like our version would be just a little bit more what do you call that, natural.
I'm out. I'm
I
out
I, I
of the
don't
loop.
really
What's
like
bad
Bad
friend?
Friends.
I'm out of the loop.
You said, huh?
But I'm out of the loop. What's bad friends?
It's you know the comedian Bobby Lee, the Asian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a podcast with this Irish guy named Andrew Santinino or whatever his name is, and they have a podcast called Bad Friends where they kind of just talk and roast each other and stuff. It's
Okay.
okay. It's like it's you know what it is. It's that like like I've told you about this a lot. Like you know how like the stand up circle they all get into podcasting and stuff, and there's like a
Yeah.
section of LA comedians that kind of have their own podcast. It's kind of like that, but they have a lot of backing and ads and stuff, so they make a lot of money doing it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yup. That sounds.
Wait,
Uh,
wait, Matt? What's your opinion on comedian Akash situation? I could look it up and make an opinion live on air.
I feel like I've heard of that guy. He sounds South Asian. So that means I probably there's not a
Little do
lot of
you know,
there,
he's racist towards South Asians. You heard the disgust in his voice.
it sounds like no, it's like I think I probably seen him in my YouTube recommended because there's not a lot of South Asian comedians that gets
Is it
into my known
Akash
sphere.
Singh? That guy, the guy who's on Flagrant with that Italian guy.
Isn't he the guy that said he would rape Kendrick Lamar or something?
Yeah, no, yeah, Andrew something. Yeah, he said that he would rape Kendrick Lamar or whatever. Which, like, also, I felt like that was overblown a lot because that wasn't even the worst thing he said, or whatever.
It's
That
not,
was
like
on
it's a
top of
little
that. It was like,
just a little bit of rape. It's like that. So what's going on? It's not the worst thing he said.
no, I'm not saying it was good that he said that. I'm saying it was like it was overblown considering the fact that like they already got him for some other stuff. It was almost like I'm like, okay, what do you expect this shock jock to do, other than just to double down on the thing? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just more like it's like all right, guys, like I understand that we're like after people, right? It's like that's fine, but it's like let's not act confused on who we're dealing with. This is a jock guy. Like this is not like, you know what I mean? This is not a regular guy or anything. Yeah, flagrant guy. Yeah, I looked it up. It looks like his wife left him because he was struggling financially. Is that the one you're talking about? Keep me up to speed here. Let me know what it is, brother.
F in the chat says the wait, whoa. I want to read the F in the
The
chat, and
historical
then we can get to the
Irish
G4.
Yeah. Hold on. The historical connection between the Irish and Jamaica started in the 17th century, began with when England seized the island from Spain in 1655, and the English colonial administration utilized forced transportation, penal exile, and systems of bound labor to populate the new acquisition. That sounds like something England would have done
Yo, why is England just the op of history?
because they suck. They eat cold beans and toast. They don't have any real.
Yeah, and yet they just
like,
decimate
taste.
everybody. What, like, make that make sense? They have
Yes.
terrible cuisine. Like, so well, I haven't tried a single like English cuisine, but like it's so boring and drab, and yet they conquered the world. What's going on? How does
Well, when your food is that bad, you have to find other food, and that makes you travel a lot. And when you don't like to hear the word no, you just have to you do what you do.
I
You know what I
suppose.
mean?
I suppose. I suppose. Anyway, what did G4 say?
He said something about the flagrant guy, and it said Ash Cash or Akash basically couldn't take the joke, despite him making fun of everyone's situation in the flagrant programs and quit the podcast next month, and it was because his wife left him. It sounds like this guy is soft, and I I hope he stops being soft. That's what it sounds like to me.
Comedy's not in my wheelhouse. That's all Matt.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's more my thing. Yeah, it just seems like he was just like. It seems like he's just being. Oh wait, read the text above. Hold on. Like Cash basically couldn't take a joke. Hold on. Explain the situation again, more concisely so I can understand it better. Cause I'm looking it up and I'm seeing two different opinions and stuff. Like on Twitter. Let's see here.
They use spices like nutmeg and saffron in cooking, and then forgot about after World War II.
Ah, I don't like our English folk. Above the a cash couldn't take a joke. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what happened. So he left because he couldn't take a joke. Um. All right. Well, there's two things I could say about this. Um. One, depending on what was said to him or whatever, because like a lot of the times people say like, "Hey, you can't take a joke" or whatever, but like I like to think of the context behind that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did they talk about behind the scenes and things of that nature that made him get like that or whatever? Um, Being a badass on podcasting is a double-edged sword because yeah, stuff like that can happen where like people will look at you and be like, "Oh yeah, you can never take a joke or whatever because you talk crazy as fuck." You know what I mean? In my opinion, I never liked the guy in the first place. Never thought he was that funny. But what I will say is that if that's the type of thing he's on where it's like he can't take a joke or whatever, he doesn't really need to be on a podcast like that. You know what I mean? He probably should just be doing stand up and trying to get his wife back. It sounds like. and that's my opinion on that.
Let me just merge this. I feel like it's really interesting because I don't think it's really funny when you think of people in these situations. It's not like they're gonna take anybody else's advice because I think people are just too vain nowadays.
Yeah,
Like that's the type of thing that you probably go to a pastor or a priest and say like, "Yo, what should I do?" But now everybody on the internet wants to be like the pastor or priest and be like, "Yo, dog, you should do this, that, and the third." And
no,
I can
yeah.
imagine him being
I
like,
mean,
"I guess I gotta do it by my own, by myself."
yeah, that's what I'm basically what I'm. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Where it's just like I don't. I mean, listen, right? It's like if you're on a podcast, right, and your whole bit is that you're the guy who's gonna say the joke that no one else is gonna say. Yeah, you do have to have pretty thick skin, and you can't let them see you sweat. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But with that being said, I also can see a world where like just because you say those type of jokes doesn't mean you don't have feelings. You know what I mean? So it's also that too.
okay, I feel that. GeForce is basically his wife started doing content on TikTok, reminiscing about she used to pop her pussy around white guys and frat parties. It sh- it shocked the internet because she is your typical Indian girl.
Yeah, yeah. Akash, man, you're gonna have to go get your wife back, my nigga.
His wife used to say that she was a
Holy
virgin.
shit! Holy shit! That's
Wild.
yo, dude. Yo, yo. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Jesus Christ.
That reminds me of my cousin. Like he used to like
Oh, it's crazy,
he would.
but yeah, go on.
That reminds me of my cousin. He would like scroll on Instagram, and he would ask me, "Yo, Mason, is this girl bad?" And the first thing I usually tell him is like, "Dog, if it's a woman on the internet, I don't want to look at her." Period. That's like points deducted because I cannot see. That's like seeing women on the internet for me. It's like automatic points deducted because when I see like women on the internet, they are just trying to go for male attention. It's like they're trying to like they're mostly there for male attention. So in other words, it's kind of like women spitting game. You
Well,
know,
yeah, yeah. It's
it's like women trying to
well,
like play like
it's
women trying to play the game, and it's like no, like they are in their place when they're being chased instead of like saying, "Oh guys, look at me. I need constant attention and affirmation." That's like a big turnoff for me, personally.
I I di- I disagree somewhat. Like I think that the internet is so deep that now everyone's trying to get attention, so it just like it accentuates most flaws in multiple genders. Like cuz the men's thing is like they flex harder. Women's thing is that like okay, I look more beautiful than you kind of thing. Um I don't think I have too much issue with a girl on the internet. I think my thing is more so like if you're weird, that bothers me more. Like you know what I mean? Like if you're strange, if you can't like separate the internet thing between real life, that's the turn off for me. Yeah, if I see a girl on the internet and she's bad, yeah, I'll be like, okay, yeah, she's bad or whatever, you know. But like I'm not really I don't know. Okay, and then G4 said the funny thing is, Fresh and Fit. Oh my God, was
He can't
discussing.
escape. He can't escape
Can't
escape it from the
escape it.
internet.
Fucking God damn it.
Oh, fed and fit. It's like fed and fit.
The funny thing is, Fresh and Fit was discussing female promiscuity with him a year prior, and Akash was white knighting for women, and it turned into a beef since the Myron Gaines situation. Since Myron Gaines has been farming Akash's wife's situation to prove he was right about women, or he was just worried about his wife. That could have been the thing. Like I don't know, man. I don't feel like. I don't like Fresh and Fit. Those guys are a little bit annoying to me, or very annoying to me.
I have
A
no opinion.
B.
I have no opinion. I know I just said fed and fit, but it just sounded funny to me. I have no opinion on them.
Yeah, yeah. One, like I said, Fresh and Fit annoys me too. Akash was night wedding for women. Um, Yeah, I don't like guys who do that, like who do the I'm a feminist thing. Like you don't have to do that. Is like you can appreciate women and not be like the feminist die for women kind of guy. So if that's what he was doing, then no, I think that's annoying. But then on top of that, yeah, Myron Gaines is gonna farm anything. He was farming Charlie Kirk when he died. So it was like, you know what I mean? That guy's gonna do whatever he can for a check. I don't really. It doesn't surprise me, I guess.
I think the okay, this wasn't the last time I saw Myron Gaines, but like I remember seeing him doing a the college tour thing,
Oh
debating
my
kids. I was
god.
like, dude, this is stupid. It's like
Did you ever see that one video? It was like a month after Charlie Kirk died, and this one fucking great young black man came up to the mic and was like, "Hey Myron, I have something for you," and he pulled his book back real quickly, and pulled out the notebook. That was awesome.
That's
And the
terrible.
Myron was like, "Hey man, that's not funny."
That's terrible. But
It is funny. Stop. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's funny. I
that
don't
is funny.
care.
That is fun. You can't. Yo, we can't all we all can't just ignore the fact that a guy just got shot at a college campus for doing the same thing, and act like that. Nope, that's not gonna happen to anybody else. You know what I mean? Like
It's so funny.
I can still laugh at that because it's like one of those things where you watch the Lego Movie and you think, oh man, it would be funny if, and then they do it, right?
Oh yeah.
But it's
Oh, it made
like
me laugh.
it's it's funny conceptually. It's funny conceptually.
Yeah. It's funny in theory,
It's
but
funny
then
in
when you do it, yeah,
it's
it's
funny in
scary, I
theory.
guess.
I'm like it's something that you would joke in passing, but like you wouldn't actually do because you would say like, okay, yeah, that is kind of messed up. But it is if someone told me that they would do that as a joke, I'd be like, that's so freaking funny. The fact that they did it, it's so freaking funny, but it's still messed up. It's like
Okay, fair enough.
it's
Yeah,
still
all right.
messed up.
All right, you won me over.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah. Matt,
Uh,
what is the internet personality you hate the most at the moment? I don't really hate anybody at the moment. I haven't been too deep in the internet sphere. I just been making music recently.
dude, that's what being productive will do to you. Like you will stop caring about what other
Oh
people are
my,
doing.
yeah, pretty much.
Like it's
Man, I
I
want to call it son. It was raining.
man, it's like the thing that we saw with the whatchamacallit, what's it the Carl Jones thing that he produced. The one of the
The
many
manga
is
thing?
yeah, the manga thing, which if you saw the trailer, you wouldn't even think it was a manga. You thought he would be producing
Yeah.
a full anime, but hey, it's
Yeah,
if the goal was to get a get people's eyes on it, then
it
having a
works.
fully animated trailer concept proof of concept that's pretty interesting. I wonder like what would like I wonder if making the comic would have been faster than producing the short.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
probably. Yeah,
I don't know.
I would assume so. I would assume it'd be quicker, but if you,
My uh, Myron. Myron Fresh and Fit guys are a bunch of losers. Nothing they say are worth listening to. It,
can you
mm,
draw a banana eating a monkey? Wow, racism. Hate watching is a waste of time. I've been hiding a lot of channels.
yeah, a banana eating a monkey.
Yeah,
I see that profile pic, and I immediately think you're like 8 years old. So
probably. Yeah, I was about to say
say
something mean, but then
like
I looked at him and I'm
I'm
like,
like
no, that's
like
not
no, that's
nice.
probably a child. I see that profile pic, and I'm thinking that's most likely a child.
Yeah, we got to be careful what we say,
Yeah,
man. Don't watch this. We're being goofballs.
we're yeah. Don't turn out like us.
Yeah, I saw my comic. I'm 12. Oh no, dude, go watch something else.
please
Go watch
go.
Ben 10 or something,
Yeah,
man. Don't
watch.
watch us.
Yeah, here's some better things you can watch. You can watch Batman the animated series. You can watch
Yes, that's
uh
really good.
no, yeah, you can watch Static Shock. That's really good. Okay, sorry. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Have a good one. Have a good one, kid.
yeah, yeah. I'm going, kid, man. It's not. I mean, it's. I always feel like my stomach hurts when kids are on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
But like,
I also hate it when people are mean to children on the internet. Like
yeah,
I'm like,
that's
yo,
why I didn't say anything.
yeah,
I was
like
like, no, we're not gonna be
I'm
mean to
like
this
act like
child.
you. Yeah, I'm like act like you've been a kid before. Like just act like you've been a kid before. Like you know.
Dad, like, why are you telling a child to kill himself? Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't like that. Good lord,
Batman's animated peak.
man.
Animated peak by. All right, yeah, it is true, true.
All
Bob
right,
Ross.
cool. He's all right. He's locked in. Cool.
Yeah, yeah, he knows ball. He knows game.
Yeah, he's with the culture. All right, cool. Cool
Uh,
kid, I guess.
yeah, I like that kid.
Yeah.
Just watch things that are not this yet. Come back when you're like
Yeah.
like 6 years later.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, man.
Uh,
We're being real silly today. I always
yeah,
like coming on stream with you because I feel like uh what is it? We peak in our silliness.
yeah. That's it's like with Metal Hero where we're like, yeah, let's make a funny little story, and then like later at the end of the first book is like, and he kills himself.
Yeah, yeah. And he kills himself. All right, Mason, we did a good job today. Let's all right, let's get some lunch.
Oh man, G G Force's bro literally came in, said, "Draw a monkey eating a banana," then proceeded with, "I'm 12." I'm
I'll
not
leave him
surprised.
alone.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
a
not surprised
child.
about anything anymore. I'm really not surprised about
Yeah,
anything anymore.
let him ride. Yeah, let it ride, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna chimp out over a kid.
Oh my God. You know, Mason, there's a guy that got in trouble for saying that.
Yeah, he probably means well. Like he just probably means well. He just see like
The guy, the guy who's in jail for saying that, or the kid?
no the kid because he sees me drawing, and it's not the first time like kids see me draw and said and immediately give me a request.
Mm,
So I'm like, yeah, yeah, I get it. Kids like this kind of stuff, like creative
for
stuff.
sure. Which is
So
good that the kids these days are trying to do something productive.
yeah, they try to make something of themselves.
Yeah, man.
Pure crit. Chimp out is crazy. Pure cringe. I don't know what is pure
Mm.
cringe. Chimp out is yeah. Oh yeah. That Chud the Builder thing. I don't know if it's still going on. Oh wait, have you heard about that? Speaking of like race crimes, did you hear about that one kid uh that everybody on the internet has been talking about that went on a Fourth of July thing and he ended up missing?
Yeah, and he was with a bunch of white kids, and the white kids were like, "We don't know what happened to him," which is like crazy.
It was like very
My
weird.
black conspiracy brain, yeah, my black conspiracy brain always shoots up when I hear things of that nature. Um, F in the chat said, "What does that mean? Chimp out is a racist thing. White supremacists usually say to black people, comparing them to monkeys. It's silly and
Yeah, it's
stupid,
yeah.
but you know." Anyway, though, no, yeah, my black conspiracy brain goes off and says they definitely let that kid die in any shape or form, whether it was letting him die literally or murdering him. Um, there's another side of me that also says that I don't think they had his best interest in heart, regardless. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could have literally been as simple as they let him die. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whether he drowned, whether they just kind of let him die or let him disappear, even.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there were some
Um,
crazy negligence going on.
but they're also teenagers. So that's also another thing is that when it comes to teenagers, um, I try to treat every like these situations with not grace but with like looking at it realistically about like what you would do if you were a teenager kind of thing, like looking at them as they are, as their age, they're teenagers, right?
Yeah.
So there is this part of me that's like looking at that and I'm like, oh, those are stupid children. Yeah, they deserve to be charged, but I don't know how malicious they had, how malicious the intent was. But then there's the other side of me that's just like, I would never let my friend die if I was 17. Like, but that's just me. Not everybody can be me. Not everyone should be me, you know? So I guess all to say that to say my opinion on that is I'm hoping. Oh no, 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 no! My opinion did change on this because I saw an interview with one of the kids. They went on like a podcast, and they were just like, "Yeah, he was drinking and he walked away." Fuck them kids, actually. Yeah, fuck all of them, actually. They were one of the kids went on an interview. He went on like a podcast and shit. It was like doing a podcast run and shit. It's like, dude, your friend is fucking dead. Like, yeah, you're fucking an asshole.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
deserve everything that the court throws at you.
Yeah, I can't really work on. I can't really work on this comic because my PC is garbage. I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the whatchamacallit, uh, the task services, and anytime I just try to like move this canvas, my CPU shoots up to like 100%. I don't know why. I don't think it's always been like this, but it's going crazy. But I guess I will just like stick with this single image for the rest of the stream. I guess. G4 asks, was that dude the token black guy, quote unquote, the token black guy of the friend group, in your opinion? I really don't. I really can't really talk about that because like I don't. I only know what I hear in passing from like what my parents listen to on TikTok reels, on like Facebook reels or something like that, or like Instagram reels, or that's it. I think the only time I tried to like listen to it to myself, it was I forgot what that guy was, like one of those guys. I don't know if it was like Blackie
Dick.
Speaks or something like that. But I think anytime, but I think when I try to listen to a guy explain what happened, I think like I know when he as soon as he said none of this information have been officialized or whatever or official, I just immediately stopped listening
Yeah. Now
because
it looked like from the pictures I saw, just to like give you a little bit of context, it looked like he was kind of like a token black kid. Doesn't matter if he was or not. He didn't
yeah.
deserve to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like even if he was, it's. I'm still waiting. Like I'm still waiting for everything to come out officially, because right now they're kind of talking about this kid like Charlie Kirk's death, where everybody is just going going crazy about what
Mm-hmm.
could have happened. And as soon as I saw Al Sharpton on the joint, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna close the laptop.
Yeah,
I'm
when it
just
starts
gonna.
coming to the like, starts
It's
going to
like,
that, I'm like, okay,
it's
guys, like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna actually help out this time, or are we gonna just like yell?
like I hear a
You
lot of
know?
people just yelling about uncovering uncovering it, but it's like I'm waiting. Like yeah, sure, I'm waiting for the official takes instead of everybody being internet detectives.
Yeah.
Like I
Like I
get,
said,
uh,
yeah, like I
I'm
said,
waiting.
he just didn't deserve to die.
I'm waiting for like a Reddit style like guide to blow the entire thing wide open because I'm just tired of everybody going on their phones saying like this is why you shouldn't hang around white people. This is why like every white person's trying to kill us. I'm like I'm like I'm
Which is kind of disrespectful to that kid because like
yeah.
all he was doing was hanging out with his friends.
Yeah, like what? Like all he did was have friends. Like all he did was have friends. All
Yeah,
he did was
yeah, all he did was have friends and wanted to hang out with them.
for
Like
all we
that's
know.
all he did. So it's like making it a thing as if like because you're implying by that this kid made a mistake for having friends or trusting his friends in the sense of like I can have a good time with them, which is not the message you want to send with this. What you want to send is a message of being careful who you hang around with, and by making it a race issue, well, I mean, it could be a race issue. I'm not going to rule that out. But if you're going to make it a race issue, you kind of have to have some concrete or something. Like you have to have something before you start. Like, you know what I mean? making it seem like this kid was just like, oh yeah, he was just hanging with the white folks, like, or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
that's the crazy thing. Like, out of like everybody's talking, I don't hear enough motive. It's just like, oh man, it's just everybody saying he hung around like all these white people, and he ended up dead. And we like, and like, if black people be
It's
like,
damn near.
it's like,
It, it's damn near fuck around and find out. Like, that's how
yeah,
disrespectful it's getting. It's damn
it's
near that. Like
it's so disrespectful to that kid. Like,
all he did was want to hang out with his friends. It's not like he was just like out there just like, yeah, I'm hanging out with the white folks, and then he got killed. It was like, I'm hanging out with my buddies, and he died, which is very fucked up. But it's like, the only thing I'll say is that, like I said, is like they're going on a podcast right now, which is like completely disrespectful. So if it does come out they murdered them, I'm like, throw the book at them and fucking make sure they never get out of jail if they're going to be like that or whatever, using clout off your dead friend. Like, but yeah,
Matt,
I don't know, man.
G4 says, I feel like Matt could do a banger cameo in South Park.
Um, I would if they liked me, but I don't know if they know me.
Lamai says, I doubt anyone is going to be charged based off the info I've seen. We'll
Maybe a
see.
wrongful death suit to whoever gave him alcohol. Yeah, we'll see. And then this guy says, or G4 says, if the roles were reversed and it was a sole white dude of the friend group that went missing, the Chuds would be revolting going full Patriot mode. Yeah, of course. But
Well,
like,
well,
I
actually,
don't
well,
trust it.
actually, I've seen enough of the. I've seen enough of a podcast where like they have an entire segments of black people killing white people, and the government and the law enforcement aren't doing anything about it. So I say like if the roles are reversed, white people wouldn't even say anything if the roles were
I
reversed.
I kind of disagree.
I remember hearing. I remember
But
seeing seeing
you're. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think one of the things it was like a stream that I saw like from this guy named I Hypocrite. I remember there was a an instance where a black guy killed like a white like no a grown adult black guy killed a white girl because like she had like a ball on his yard and all it did was make all it did was make local news.
Oh my god,
Like
that's terrible.
like things like the Irina Zarutska, like like there's a lot more like there's more of that happening in America, but it like
I told you
the
that
only
my
reason why Irina like
friend.
the only reason why Irina like made it to like national news is because she's pretty. That's just it.
Yeah, yeah, I told you that a friend of mine actually helped the guy, or thinks he saw the guy at the rehab center he worked at a few times, and they used to let him out on the street pretty often. I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, and like no, and like
Yeah. I don't. I don't
even
know.
after like the whatchamacallit Irina Zaruska, there was nobody going full on Patriot mode at all. It's just people saying,
Oh no, no. People were like niggers or whatever, but
"Is that really Patriot mode? What does Patriot mode mean to you?"
well, I guess like when I'm looking at the way he's saying it, and it's like Patriot mode. Looks like the niggers, we hate them. That's what it seemed like he was saying. People don't usually kill over this type of stuff. Like I mean, people riot, but they don't really riot. White people don't usually
Yeah, white
riot.
people
Black
don't.
people
Yeah,
usually do.
yeah. So that's another reason why I'd say like people like white people won't really do anything about it. They'll say like, "Oh man, at the usual suspects," and then add like, and then just put like I don't know IQ statistics in the comments of the news articles, and be like, "This is why we gotta deport every single one of them, TND and all that kind of stuff." Which is like that's the furthest extent that they do. That's just it.
Yeah.
So So that's why I don't really. That's why I don't really care about if the roles were reversed. Because I'm like, the fact that like it's a black kid, I'm pretty sure the fact that it's a black kid who died, there's more happening. If it was a white kid that died, everyone would say that's poor. If it was a white kid that died, and like if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure like all the chuds will just do the same thing, just post TND, deport black people, uh, set all like more racist memes, and they would call it a day.
This is why I stay off the internet. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's so uh so like if the roles were reversed, it doesn't like that's not convincing to me at all, unfortunately. Because white people don't riot.
Fair enough, man.
Because that like black people will riot for niggas that they don't even know. So like they will like the only reason why white people would riot is like depending on who wins a sports game.
Or an election, depending on what's going on. But even then,
That was like
yeah,
a
white
one
people
time
usually
thing.
don't.
That was like a one time thing too. Like almost 10 years ago. Wait, was it 10 years ago? No, no. Trump was 2016. That was like
2021.
2021. Yeah. Dang, that was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. So like, and you're telling me now white people don't gotta be rioting when the elections were happening, and they didn't riot when Obama happened
Hmm.
for twice, twice. I feel like if the white people were racist for this entire time, you would think that there would be more of a stink when Obama got elected twice.
Yeah.
So, um, uh, um, but then again, to play advocate, right? A lot of people, a lot of people were very pretty much ambivalent towards the race issue, quote unquote race issue in America. So
Yeah.
it's neither here or there. Lemai says Patriot Front is a bunch of feds, according to the keyboard right. That Patriot
Fair
Front,
enough.
yeah, that Patriot Front thing was it was interesting. I know nothing really happened because of that because they're just there to be like, congratulations, America, you didn't fall yet. And then they went
If
home.
the roles were reversed, it would not make the news. The normies wouldn't care. Only termly online racists.
Yes,
Pretty
period.
much.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Dude, I've been trying my hardest trying to update upgrade my PC because I'm trying to get a new CPU. And honestly, I should have just went to the Facebook Marketplace and just bought it from somebody. I just bought like several
Oh, did,
parts. What?
where'd you buy from?
eBay. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
gotta go to
really.
the marketplace.
Well, that's not. eBay's not the issue. Honestly, the main issue was the main issue is that I just didn't do as much research as I should have,
Fair enough.
and the reason why I said I should have gone to Facebook Marketplace is I could have just like snatched a PC, like a one and done deal. But I didn't even do anything on my Facebook in a while. I haven't done anything on my Facebook because Facebook terminated my old account for some reason. So I made a new one, and I'm trying. So I as soon as I made a new one, I try to go on the marketplace, but there's like an unspoken rule when it comes to the marketplace where people aren't going to acknowledge you if you're a brand new account because they'll think you're a bot. So
Mm,
a lot of things that
yeah,
sucks.
meta is pretty hardcore, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Um, but other than that, my newest push when it comes to marketing is trying to get like a Facebook get monetized on Facebook and do my best with that because
Yeah, I heard they pay the most.
what?
I heard they pay the most.
Yeah, and nobody really talks about it. Well, mostly because I'm just mostly on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
pay the most and they do the most shady shit.
hey, everything's kind of going downhill. Everything's kind of going downhill. So you just gotta get what you can.
Not for real.
Let's see, let's see.
Do what you can.
Yeah, other than that, it's YouTube hasn't been really showing me anything interesting, really. Other than uh
Viewers, give us something to talk about.
viewers, give us something to talk
We're hitting a
about.
low point.
Yeah, GTA 6 or whatever, which has been done to death. Which is wait, is it coming out this year?
I think so. But some news. Rockstar is union. They're thinking about striking right before the game.
Oh, cause of the crunch or something. I bet it's cause of the crunch.
Yeah, they want no AI, they want higher pay, they want no crunch time, and they want something else I forgot.
They deserve the worst. They deserve, uh, uh, Lamai says race relations did get worse after ESG and identity politics pushed by the fourth wave feminism in the media. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, the push was being colorblind.
I agree with that, I think.
G4 says,
Because
bruh.
wasn't that the thing? Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Wait, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, yeah, because wasn't that like older white people used to say, like, I don't care if you're black, white, purple, yellow, I like all people, as long as you're good at your skill.
It's stuff like that that makes me so interested in propaganda because I'm like, wow, people will just say anything.
Yeah, that's what older white people used to say to me. I used to be like a little kid, just like that doesn't track. I don't think.
It also kind of, it kind of goes back to when I was like listening to the religion podcast with what's his with Todd McFarlane because and anytime when I heard him talk, it I don't know how old he is. He's like boomer age or whatever. But like every time I heard him
Right.
talk, it just reminded me of the idea of people just growing up in a ethically Christian society, and then because he's from California, he's like, well, people are just naturally good. It's like where they just forget where all those ethics and morals come from, and they just think, and because they didn't grow up in the church, they think that people are just naturally good. You know, that's my theory. So everything that he said, it didn't interest me because I can understand because like I fully understood what he was going to say, and I kind of tie that back with a propaganda and culture of if something is being pushed or just not being said in a society, people tend to take that for granted
Right.
and they don't really understand the genealogy of their ideas. So,
Yeah,
like,
like where they come from.
yeah, so they just kind of the brain does a really interesting way of just making false memories or making connections just so everything can make sense automatically. So,
Yeah, like I could say, like Matt or Mason, remember when we had that really big TV show and it got canceled, but we made a bunch of money? And if you want to believe it, you'll be like, yeah, of course I remember that, Matt. And if you say that enough times, you that's the memory you have now.
yeah, like and to really sell it is like, oh yeah, you don't have it now because they kind of took all of the money. Yeah, because they did 360 deals and they took all the money to
Jay Z
fund.
robbed both of us.
Yeah, Jay Z owes us because he took all the money. He said he would give us like $1 million. We did have $1 million, but we produced a show for him. But because it didn't make the money back, he pulled it. He pulled it from the airs, and
I
it's
remember
lost
it
media.
differently. I remember he came up to us with a gun and was like, "If you don't make Just Reaper the TV show, I'll kill both of you." And then we did, and he gave us a bunch of money for it. And then he came back with a gun and he was like, "If you don't give me all that money, I'll kill you." And then yeah, we gave it to him, and now we're not friends with him.
Yeah,
We weren't at the Yankee Stadium show he just did.
yeah. He said you got to make Just a Reaper, but you got to put 10 Watch the Throne references in every episode. He
Greg's
said
just walking up to Eric fighting a demon, just like, "Here, one song across the throat."
he said like you gotta make a every episode in the season gotta reference 444.
Yeah. Kill Jay Z.
Kill. Yeah, Eric was like, I'm gonna kill Jay Z.
One joke we were doing, I forget what we were doing, but we were doing a joke that was funny between us about if we were making a comic for J. Cole and the pitch, we just would keep saving off all his albums or something. It
It,
was something, it
well,
was
it's about
something
this
really
kid
stupid,
who's
but
a born sinner. Like,
oh, yeah, yeah, from 2014 Forest Hill Drive. He's worried about falling off, but little does he know this is his. But little does he know this is his fucking comeback or whatever.
I think he would just rob us after that.
Yeah, I think he would kill us both if we
I think
did
he'd
that
kill
to
us.
him in a meeting. A real meeting, like we're sitting with him. There's like a bunch of money on the table and stuff. He's like, "This is what you brought me here for? Like, just to name off all of my albums? Do you even like me that much?"
He's
And
like,
I'm
"Are you
like,
making fun of
"No."
me? Am I a joke to you?"
My joke, I'm light skinned. Leave me alone. And he shoots his kid, kills us both.
Yeah. Well, G4 says, bruh, they call black people all sorts of names basketball Americans. You censor them A in American? Didn't do nothings 1350. They are obsessed. Oh, they just want to be left
Uh,
alone. That's what I hear. That's what I hear, or something like that. Honestly,
that's their.
honestly,
Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah. Honestly, I think it's just being on the internet. I don't know. I don't know.
That's fair.
Maybe, eh, eh.
I thought you were gonna hit him with a Mason guarantee controversial take.
Controversial take being like, well, maybe black people need to chill out. Which I'm like, I don't. I'm not in that side of it. I'm not in that side of the internet. I'm like, I'm not gonna be an Andre Williams because I'm like, I'm in my room all day trying to make money off of making comics. Like that's all. That's it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if tomorrow
that.
I turn into like another like Andre Williams type guy, just say this is the problem with black people. I'm like, like everybody has the right to tell me to shut up because like I'm not doing anything. I just make comics. I don't care. G4
Yeah,
says it's crazy how cartoonists that make our childhood are now legit broke and make YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram content. Yeah, that's kind
yeah.
of
I remember you talked about that.
yeah, that's kind of why I do what I do because, like I said, our heroes are broke and homeless because their masters don't need them anymore. They want another 10 years of Adventure Time
And regular show apparently.
and regular show is so interesting because J.G. Quintel tried to do another thing, but the network
Yeah,
didn't care. So he's like, all right, I'll do a regular show again.
and it wasn't like that show did bad either. It did pretty okay for a cartoon. And and they were still like, "No, stay in your place. Shut up and dribble." Where's Mordecai at?
Do the voice.
Yeah, do the roar.
Do the roar,
Like,
and he's like, "That's just my
he was
voice."
just like, he's like, do it again, then. Like, yeah. And then they forced him to do the thing again, and he was just like, okay, fine. But it was cool that he brought back the original cast and stuff. Like he made sure his boys got paid. That's the only thing I really care about nowadays. I only care about the business side of it more than I care about the actual thing itself.
Yeah,
At this
because
point, as I always wonder what like the money behind these shows and things of that nature is.
yeah, cause I think it's so interesting because the culture that regular show was like kind of produced, it's kind of over now. It's not with the new show. If anybody cares about regular show, it is with the original run, like the first couple of seasons of the original run. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
was gonna say like, yeah, because like when I watched regular show, I was like 10, and I'm 24 now. So it's like only really me and the kids who watched regular show when they were younger really like are like interested in it. I guess like that. Like even the kids nowadays aren't like sitting there like, yo, regular show, well, or
Like
whatever. Or if they do
yeah,
care about it, it's like through the memes.
yeah, with dude. If kids today watch regular show and they said what the age, the kids like, dude, I watch Hazbin Hotel. Like I watch Hell of a Boss. I like swear like 10 times a second.
Yeah, I remember when I remember when I used to work at that camp or whatever. I was like a counselor, and I saw like I was like a little girl. She was watching Hazbin Hotel, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I tell her to stop? Like,
Like it. I saw this girl. She was on Live Leak. I was like, should I tell her to stop?
no, 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 but seriously, because I was like, I didn't know. Like, I was like, hold on, is that my place to be like, hey, don't watch this inappropriate cartoon? Like, because I don't know what their parents allowed them to watch. Because what I found out doing that job is parents allow their kids to do anything. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, is it my place to be like, don't do
It's
that?
so
Is it
crazy how
my
you have
place
to
to?
ask yourself, is it my place for a kid to watch something that was meant for adults?
No, seriously,
It's
because you do
like,
get in trouble for that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a very odd like society we live into where it's like yeah, you kind of have to like let kids do whatever they want when you're in a child care position.
yeah,
You
because
know what I mean? Because
yeah,
parents don't give a shit.
yeah, and if the supervisor cares, the parents will sue the institution.
Yeah, and they'll just fire the shit out of me and make me take it on. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. It was odd, and like I'm not too. I don't know. I'm not too into all that shit anyway. I just recognized that because I think we were talking about it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And she was having a good time. She was enjoying it and shit. She was like, "Oh man, this is
Dude,
funny," and I was like,
that reminds me
"Okay."
of our run on joke of like Kiki from Metal Hero. She was like into like she's just into Live Leak. She's like into like the
Oh
strangest
yeah,
things.
yeah.
She's like,
She's
hey,
like,
I
"This guy just died."
she's like, yo, I need your opinion. Do you think this is real? Just watch a guy get shot in the head.
Do you think it's real? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was oh man. And then in the same breath, we're like, yeah, we could sell this to Cartoon Network if we wanted to.
Dude, I would do so.
Like,
Dude, I would still do something like that. Like if a network picked up Metal Hero for like a season of cartoon. Like honestly, like what I would do if we got, I already said this to you, but if we had like Metal Hero as a season, I would try to like stretch out the story to like have their own little arcs. Like season one being an arc, season two being its own arc, season three would be like, well, season one would be like book one, season two would be book two, season three would be book three. Basically, like, and we will have time to like flesh out more concepts of that step in his childhood, right? I would love to do something like that.
mhm.
But after three seasons, it's up. It's just like whatever. It just turns into like a whatever show. Like I said, whatever I need to say. I don't care. I'd be like that at that
Yeah,
point.
we're just trying to get money at this point.
Yeah, and that's what I would. That's what I would probably. I don't know. I'd probably say put something like that of like Kiki being the epitome of how parents just don't care. anymore about what their
Yeah,
kids
because
watch.
you don't care that I spoil like plot points of the book, do
No,
you?
I don't.
Oh yeah, you don't. Okay, yeah, no, because remember we had that idea, like whenever they like got older or
Yeah.
whatever, they would what is it? She would become like a huge conspiracy theorist or whatever, and she would homeschool her kids and be like, "No, guys, we're staying here, away from the like flock of cameras."
Oh yeah, like I oh yeah, I think I said that on stream once where uh I think book 4 would basically be a crossover book with Just a Reaper. But like
Oh yeah, where we reveal that Malik is Eric's cousin from from the south. Or
yeah.
no, from yeah, yeah, and it's from the same area they're in.
Yeah, but it's like yeah, but like Malik is obviously like what in his 30s or something like that. So
Yeah,
he's
because technically, Metal Hero takes place in the mid 2000s, like kind of like when Eric was young.
yeah, so yeah, Eric would be like very young. Malik would be older than him at that time. So when it get to that point where Just a Reaper, Malik would have been older.
And it's just like,
And
oh yeah, you're that you're the kid who used to cry all the time
yeah,
when my uncle died.
you're the you're the kid that nobody wanted to pick at basketball, and you still couldn't shoot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like completely, just like he still sees me as the little kid that was always complaining.
Oh yeah, it was like he was like the only cousin that would try to include Eric, but he would
Yeah,
still
but he'd pick on him or something. It was
yeah.
something like that, where it was just like he would still pick on him a lot, but he was the only one who would actually like he actually cared about like Eric's. I get like cared to even like approach Eric in any way
Yeah, that's
until Eric left or moved or whatever.
like we still gotta we gotta talk about this stuff until someone picks it up. Until someone picks it up. I'm
Yeah, we have
trying.
to
I'm trying.
spoil everything we've done. Yeah, until
Yeah,
someone picks it up.
honestly, I like the reason why I don't care about spoilers is because, like I said, I hate Death of the Author so much. For like, I would hate, absolutely hate, for us to do something and have some numbnuts say, "Well, this is what Matt and Mason wanted it to be all along."
Yeah, it's just some white lady just like so. Just Reaper is actually about feminism if
So
you look
like,
closely.
so this is why Just a Reaper is about reparations and why we should and
No,
why people should give us money till the end of time.
it's like actually, Just Reaper is about how Israel's the greatest. We're like, oh shit, we're in heaven, just like, god damn it, fuck.
Yeah, so in Just a Reaper, the demons are obviously Palestine, and Eric is.
I'm just in heaven, like, let me back in. Wait. Let me back, please. God, please.
Because Eric is brown, Palestinians are brown.
Do you guys see the
You see the connection?
comparison there? You see the connection there?
Oh man. G4 says, Lamai says, yeah, little kids sadly watch Chainsaw Man and Squid Games. Is Chainsaw Man really that bad? It's just gory.
Well, if Hazmat Hotel is bad, then that's bad too.
I mean, Hazbin Hotel is actively. I'm a narrative guy, and Hazbin Hotel's narrative is like something I would send people to the gulags for. Chainsaw Man, it's a story about a kid that wants to find connection, but always ends up in like an abusive relationship, right?
Yeah, but he's always having sex and stuff. It's like I wouldn't want my kid watching that unless he was old enough to kind of understand that stuff.
True, kind of true. But like, how is it portrayed? Is it like a win that he just has like meaningless sex, or
Not really. Like it's like from what I've read the whole thing. It seems a lot of it is basically just about like yeah he can't find he like the narrative essentially is that he finds heaven and hell, essentially, meaning that like he's never really going to be happy unless he's in a suffering situation, which is why he has the problems he has all the time. So it's like when he gets sex, he doesn't get it the way he wants to, and when he gets to kill a thing, it's not the way he wants to. And yeah, it's basically about like a character who can't, who even when he gets what he wants, he's never happy essentially.
That that is interesting. What do you think?
Yeah,
What do you think the creator was trying to say about that?
well, he according to the creator, and everyone hated the ending, but I actually kind of like the ending. If you Chainsaw Man spoilers if you care about that, but at the end of the comic, the manga essentially, the chainsaw demon that's inside of him, Pachito or whatever its name is, um, basically tells Denji, the main character, like yeah, I'm gonna eat myself and basically make sure no one ever knew that Chainsaw Man existed, essentially. And the reason why I'm doing this is for two reasons. One, maybe there's a way where like things wouldn't get as fucked up as they gotten at the end of the comic, because at the time it was like there's like a weird like prophecy going on and stuff like that. And at the same time he was like, Denji, like I love you, you know what I mean, you took care of me and stuff like that, but at the same time, man, you're a lost cause. Like you have a fucked up brain where like you only find heaven and hell, essentially. Like you can't accept things for what they are. And like I'm kind of doing this, either I'm doing this for you, not only just you, but like at the same time I'm doing this for the world or whatever. And it ends with Denji going back to where he started, working as like a public service demon hunter, and never really getting what he wants, and he just kind of stays this like piece of shit, homeless, uh, a degenerate kind of thing. But I think the creator said that he was a fan of the Big Lebowski, and the Big Lebowski kind of had an ending like that, where at the end of the movie, everything just kind of goes back to normal after these crazy events or whatever the hell. And I remember him saying in an interview something like, "Yeah, I want to end a comic like that because it's like I thought that was really funny, so I want to do something similar to that." But it was an interesting message in the sense of just like, kind of be happy with what you have, like you know what I mean. All this like demanding of better life or whatever is like not always the most lucrative, you
Oh,
know.
yeah, I would. Okay, so if it is how you explained it, then I would say that's better than Hazard Hotel.
Fair enough. Like I
Honestly,
said, it's like I
personally,
probably still would want a kid. Yeah,
personally,
I
it's
still
yeah. I
probably
like. I
watch it.
wouldn't. I would have like things before that. Obviously, like
Yeah,
true, but yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, these kids are watching too much.
just
Lamai
yeah, straight garbage.
Lamai said I said something. I don't care. Sorry. Lamai says true. Wait, did Lamai say something before that I skipped over? Chainsaw Man. Lamai did say. Oh, sorry about that. I meant to talk about this. Lamai says atheists believe that humans will strive to be rational, and that is the best ideas that will benefit humanity will rise to the top. But many humans are irrational and selfish. So many, yeah, it's stuff like that. On like it goes back to like I said earlier in the conversation. Yeah, that kind of mythos of the human condition is pretty much a self-refuting hamster wheel, and that to them that sounds like it's the point why we can't strive for human perfection because because we are irrational and selfish. But it's really funny. It's really funny when you ask them like what is good, because it reminds me of a podcast I listened to of Riza Islam, of what from what was it, Jesse Lee Peterson. I remember like Jesse Lee Peterson. He just asked like very kind of stupid questions, but one of his questions he asked was like, "What is good?" And Riza Islam says, "What is What is good is good. What is useful." And I think a lot of people run off the same timing. with having a religious view of what is good. So taking that idea to a full extent, what is good or what is utilitarianly useful is subjective. So like I said, it goes back off of the idea that people are running off of the foundation of Christian ethics, but taking God away from it, while still trying to maintain uh, that understanding of what is good, as if everybody is on the same timing or understanding of that understanding of what is good. You know, so that's my issue of it, and that's why it's hard for me to like listen to a lot of people speak about their ills with God, because it's kind of falls back to the same thing, and I'm just not interested, and it just falls back to me not being interested. But anyway, moving on from that,
Uh,
G4 says,
Matt.
"Bro, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You can read that."
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, bruh. It's been 14 mentions of Israel. Well, that's the stream you tapped into. Sorry, guys. And then G4 says, Matt Loki reminds me of Dave Chappelle. I hope that means that I'm funny.
No, that just means you're gonna marry an Asian woman or something. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's don't put that evil on me. Not to say that's evil.
Yo, that's crazy. Why? Why?
Let me clean that up.
Whoa, 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 Matt. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
God
What do
damn
you
it.
mean by that?
What I mean to say is that that would not be a problem with me. I prefer black women though.
No, all right, all right.
That was a nice save, I hope.
Okay, G4. Oh yeah, G4. But we missed this G4 comment, bro. Matt will actually get in more trouble with the parents for stopping their kid consuming degeneracy. The rate of investment is not worth it. D the youth.
Yeah.
Oh, F the youth. True.
Watch Matt marry the most light skinned black woman ever. It's crazy as fuck.
Dude.
Before
I remember I told.
casting aspersions on me.
No, no, no. I remember I was at like a convention. I told you this before. I was at a convention. I was like chatting it up with some of the cosplayers, and I remember there was like this one like light skinned cosplayer that I really didn't know her ethnicity. She was like very light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking to me. I was like talking to her about like what I was doing. She was like, "Yo, you should have a panel." And like she leaned in, it's like, there's not a lot of people like us making doing panels about this kind of stuff. And I blinked for a second. I'm like, what do you mean like us? I was like, what do you mean like
What do you mean, you people, light
I'm
skinned
like
woman?
I'm like, what do you mean like us? Like creatives? Like
Yeah, yeah, she's just like fucking like.
it's like I like, and then I like had to like check. I just had to blink for a second. I like checked her hair for a second. I was like, checked her hair, her nose, and I was like, okay, I get what you mean. I guess.
It's like, sure, yeah, I hope you're, yeah, I hope
Like,
you're on my side. It would be a shame if you meant. The whole time she's like, us like white supremacists. Like, oh
I
shit.
guess.
The whites will rise again, right, Mason? Like,
Us true Southerners. Like,
you're like, fuck. That's what I get for talking to these light skin. Oh man.
oh man.
Why are people talking about who I'm gonna marry? God damn it. They're gonna put that in the ether.
Early
I'm gonna
on,
pop out with light skin, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, Mason, G41, you go to make the night skin now.
Lamont earlier said true gore. My old roommate used to watch it. She said something about being reminded of her mortality. I think gore is kind of in media is more like a flashy thing.
Yeah.
It's not serious at all. it's like an exaggeration of something that's to the point where it's like very uh cartoony, but in the sense of it's more Flash. It's more Flash. Cause like when you, it's like when you like in GTA when you cut someone's head off with a sword and you see like a fountain of blood. Like it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's not like that, but the fact that it's like very over the top, people kind of see that it's like, oh wow, that's funny or that's cool. But yeah, Eric
Yeah,
G4 saying Eric is a damaged child. Yeah, uh, bro, it's been 14.
essentially.
Yeah, has it? Yeah, I guess it has been 14 months of Israel. True.
14 mentions, I think he meant to say, right?
Oh, it's been 14 mentions of Israel. Oh yeah, true, true, true.
Yeah.
I thought it said 14 months. I didn't read that. Denji got
And you're
essayed
like, huh,
about.
it has been.
Yeah, Denji got essayed by several older women. One situation had him being getting touched and showed his leftovers in a girl's hand. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but that reminded me of like what was it? Drake and Josh, where Josh said that he like 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 he had sex with one of his neighbors when he was like a child actor, and he was like, yeah, it was
That
like
that that wasn't an episode, I would
no, it
think.
wasn't an
But
episode.
it was
It
an
was,
interview.
yeah, it was an interview.
Why did you say that? Reminds me of Drake and Josh, where Josh, as if it was an episode of the
Oh,
show.
did I say it like that? Okay, yeah, I didn't mean
Yeah,
to say
you
it
were
like
like,
that.
it reminds me of Drake and Josh. Remember that old episode where
Yeah, like there was a
Twitter?
interview where he got
Yeah, yeah.
molested, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that happened." Because like I guess that kind of stuff affects guys differently than it affects women, and plus it's the social aspects. It's, I'm not saying it doesn't affect guys at all, but it has a different effect.
Oh no, yeah, because most older guys are gonna be like, nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like they're not gonna really care.
that South Park episode will
Um,
forever touch on an aspect of
yeah.
living in a America
I remember I
where
saw that episode when I was a child, and that's what exposed me to the fact that I was wrong. Like I think I was like 12 or something, and I was like, oh, that's wrong. Okay.
yo, South Park here teaching morals. Maybe it is a kid show.
Yeah, yeah, it's not, but yeah, fair
Kids should
enough.
stop watching Bluey and start watching South Park.
I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of shitty kids out here if that was the case.
Yeah. Let's see. The movie is R rated, so no fifth grade should be watching it. Well, they have the internet, dude. I remember when Dragon Ball Broly just got leaked on YouTube. The second it just like the second it was
Back in the
aired.
drops,
Yeah, the second it
yeah.
dropped. Oh yeah, and like the not saying that I watched it or anything, but the Avatar the Avatar movie, that was an entire debacle on the internet
Oh
where,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw it legally
dude,
as
it's not even
well.
out yet. Okay, no you didn't, because it's not no you didn't.
No, Paramount sent it to me. It was like, "Hey, Matt, I want you to check this out, man."
Well, listen to this.
Matt, we fuck with Just the Reaper. It's like, yeah, Matt, we fuck with Just the Reaper. Why don't you check this out for us, buddy? And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yo, I
Anyway,
there's
yeah.
there's a reason like there's some weird thing on Twitter where sometimes I just get recommend I like Twitter just shows me entire films. Like someone would just upload the entire movie, like the whole 90 minutes and whatever, just on like Twitter. Like what's going, how does that even happen? Do they there's got to be limits to that.
No, so Twitter doesn't have a regular content ID system.
Right.
Like, oh god. No, but yeah, what is it? Twitter doesn't have a regular content ID system where where they take down everything pretty quickly. They kind of let things linger before they'll take something down. It's like
Before
slower or something.
before they hit up Elon Musk, and Elon Musk was like, "Oh, freedom of speech." Like, and they're like, dude, bro, you're South African. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, 'cause I do love when people from other countries are like using our like American things, like
Yeah,
American culture,
it's
to
like
like get Twitter likes.
you're you're literally South African. Like, oh man. Uh, yep, read that. And that okay reminds me of Dave Chappelle. The Big Lebowski was at least funny. Chainsaw Man was depressing. But yeah, Chainsaw Man's better written than Hazbin Hotel. That's what happens when you have clout. Nothing but clout. All I need is a crumb of clout. Damn, it escalates
Mace,
quickly.
you say, "Oh, I remember, I remember." You often say, "I remember, I remember." Do you have Paelia?
If I have
I don't know what
anything,
that
it's
is.
like completely self-diagnosed.
Hold on.
Uh, a complex tic, a language disorder characterized by the involuntary repetition of syllables, words, phrases. It features in resembling even if I did,
Possibly,
yeah,
everyone can have everything.
yeah, anybody can have anything. I'm probably autistic. I don't know.
I always thought you were, but no offense, but I always thought you were, but it never seemed like it was something that affected your life too heavily.
No, because I can talk to people. I'm pretty sociable, right? It's just
Yeah.
I don't care about certain things. Like if I want to know what people think, I would just talk to them. You know,
That's fair.
LMAO Matt is boldly honest. Yeah,
That's the relationship we have. If we weren't boldly honest with each other, we probably wouldn't be friends.
yeah. I mean, I was just bold for a while. Like I just didn't care.
Oh no, yeah, Mason. Yeah, Mason was the type. So yeah, he would argue with anybody. It was like you were always like two words away from arguing with somebody, and yeah.
Yeah, now I don't care. It's like now I'm just focused on I want to get money by making these comics. If I want to argue something, I would write about it. I would put it in a narrative, and in that narrative, I would try to steel man that idea as much as I can because that's more interesting to me.
And plus, you're a grown ass man now, so you don't have to care about everything.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Can I never like? I can never you two arguing about stuff. Did it ever happen? It happens. Uh, um, it happens. Like, what do you like? When you have friends, you argue with them. It's just gonna happen. Especially when you have shared goals of what path to take.
Yeah,
Like, like us.
yeah.
We'll
I
talk.
mean, I think we became closer friends once we started working on Just Reaper for sure.
Yeah, because that's what I had to look up who Hazley is. Let me.
Probably a singer.
Yeah, let me look. I want to describe. Honestly, honestly, very similar skin tone. Like, white, but you could tell that she had some ethnic in her just by the hair. She had some meat on her, but the meat was but like the fat was distributed, kind of like a black woman. But you can, but you like I
She
wouldn't
could have
really
been
know.
flirting with you.
She could have. That's where my
Could
autism
have.
shows because I'm like if someone's flirting with me, I'm like, what's state your name in business?
Who are you,
Who are
lady?
you? I'm like, Oh, you're flirting with me? Why? It's like that's
Mason's gonna
funny.
get a wife before I do. I guarantee.
I know. I absolutely know it's not going to be hard for me to do. I just don't want to right now because I'm broke. I hear a lot of people on the internet say, "Oh man, that's the best time to get a wife because both of you are broke and struggling, but your guy's gonna make it work through the power of love." And I'm like, you can miss me with that. you can you can miss me with that.
I'm Yeah, I'm kind of in a phase right now, at least with the music thing. Right now, I just haven't been talking to anybody really. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, Hazley is white, but she is black. Look at her dad. Oh,
Why'd you say that with such a seriousness? Like, oh no, poor girl.
dude, his her mom's jeans. Her mom's got Viltrumite jeans. Goodness gracious.
Oh my God, I'm looking at her right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that eugenics genes. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Mom's a bit-
holy shit.
Oh,
Oh my God.
too much milk in the coffee. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, swear. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, holy shit. I would have never thought this woman was half black.
Uh, Shout out to her. I don't know about her parents' situation, but shout out to her loving parents. I see photos of her with both of her parents, so shout out to them.
Good for her.
Good for her. Yeah, we love it. We love to see mom and dad and kid. G4 says, "What's the type of black queen Matt wants?"
God damn, niggas is just in my fucking pockets. God damn. All right. Uh, I just want a black woman who's sweet and what
Dude,
is it? I can love with all my heart. That's all I care about. Everything else is usually can either grow with time or can be worked on or whatever. You know, because hey, I'm no fucking catch myself. I'm just a guy. So as long as people as long as she's like sweet and I can see myself marrying her or something, I'll be with her. You
I
know.
love my wife. I'm gonna ride a
Yeah, that's what I want.
bike.
With my wife.
Ah!
Yeah, no, yeah. I just want, yeah, I just want a woman. If I can look her in the face, and I'm like, oh, I can like look at you forever, which has only happened to me once. Uh, where I've looked a woman in her face, and I was like, oh, I can look at you for the rest of my life and be completely happy. That's all I want.
Understandable. Understandable.
You know, all black women are queens. They're all in it like
No,
that.
no, no, no. Nope, nope, nope. Stop giving that
Why?
out.
What's
Stop
wrong
giving
with
that.
that?
No, stop
About
giving that out. No.
why? Why can't I do that? What's wrong with that one?
Because you want to uplift women, but you're kind of lowering. All you're doing is like lowering the standards of what a queen is. You can't just say you are a
Okay,
queen
you know
just by
what? Okay,
existing. That's
okay, fair
that.
enough. All right, fair enough.
I don't know.
The black woman I want, the black woman I want, or the black woman I date or marry is a queen to me.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay,
I'm
that's
good with
okay.
that. I'm good with that. I'm good with
You
that.
heard it here first, guys. Mason says
The black the black
this
Tucker
comic artist
Carlson
says,
have spoken. The black Tucker Carlson
"Oh yeah,
has token.
oh yeah,
The black Tucker
that's token."
the black Tucker Carlson has token. That's the end of that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in the show. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know what he's saying, in the show I called him the Black Carlson.
Oh yeah, because I was
uh,
going off by saying why America is cool. Basically talking about, I was basically spitting the ethos of American. Oh, what was it? Team America World Police, where it's like, yeah, having a world police is probably not a bad. It's probably a bad idea, but if it's anybody, it might as well be us. Crazy how
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
crazy how it only works that way when there's like good people in office. But when does that ever happen?
Never.
Exactly.
But no, yeah. What was this? What was I saying? Hold on. G4 says that's the type of black queen Matt wants, and it was a joke about Hazley. Oh,
Oh,
okay, okay, okay.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mason just wanted that out of me.
Yeah,
He was like, Matt, tell him your type of woman.
bro. They said read the actual text. I am reading. I am drawing. I'm trying to be an entertainer. And
He
it's
has
like I said,
glasses.
I have glasses. Dude, I have not upgraded my glasses in the last couple of years because I just haven't really cared. I just haven't really cared to.
I don't need to see this world.
How do you see this world? I've seen enough.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm broke. I've been trying to get money, trying to get people to care about my drawings, my literature. Yo, why should I read anymore? Well, I see all my
Oh man.
enemies making millions of dollars. My enemies living it up while I'm suffering. Why should I read? Why should I read the chat anymore? Give me a reason.
God, man, Mason's the ultimate doomer.
Man, moving on.
He's over here talking like that. I'm over here having fun. I'm making like 3 albums. I'm like, man, I've been having a good time recently.
No, I could be a legitimate doomer, but I just shut up and make stuff. I just do. I just keep doing that. Like I said this on the last.
Yeah, you're not a
stream.
doomer. You're a doer.
I'm a doer. I just do things. And as soon as we get bread off of posting on the internet, then yeah, I'll probably be more chipper. But honestly, you can't be consistent and happy at the same time. It's like it's like it's like doing reps at the gym and having somebody say, "Come on, that like put a smile on your face." I'm like,
No, I'm lifting 200 pounds right now.
like,
I'm upset.
like, I'm going through pain to make my body better. Like
That's fair.
that's what I'm doing right now. But like span that out and seeing like very little results. But little result does not mean no result. But you know what I mean? Like I can't be happy all
Yeah,
the time.
no.
It's hard. I can't be happy all the time.
It was I forget where this quote came from or whatever. It's like it's like you really shouldn't like the only time you really should have been like happy is just like when you were a child. You know?
Yeah,
It's like as an adult you kinda have to be satisfied with what you do.
right, right. Only women and children get to be happy.
Haha. Yep.
Lamai says, does that remind me of an old coworker? She has a dark skinned black woman, but her daughter looks white. Unfortunately, her husband passed away. Oh,
Oh.
unfortunately. That's not nice.
Rest
That's
in
not
peace,
good.
that lady's yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, that lady's husband.
A good
But she was a
woman.
dark skinned black woman with, but her daughter looked white. That's yeah, that's confusing probably.
It happens, I guess.
And then yeah,
Lamai says, "A good woman is a gift." That is true. True words.
that
True
is a
to me.
fact. Yes, that is a true thing. I was gonna say you heard it here first. Mason doesn't think all black women are queens. That's his opinion.
That's a title you're born with. You're not born with. You got to work for. I feel like
Yeah.
it's worse if you're born with it. It is worse if you're born with it.
It's worse if you're born with it.
Yeah, if you're born being a
It's
queen and you're messed up and you have messed up morals, then your kingdom's all messed up.
oh my gosh.
You messing up the kingdom, babe.
Mason.
You messing up the
Babe, you're
kingdom.
missing the
No,
kingdom.
no. You fully understand. Everyone in the chat fully understands. When I go outside and I talk to like someone who's nice, the first thing that comes to my mind, or like someone who's just generally left leaning, I can pick it up on it. I can only know from the back of my head that this person's gonna hate me if they understand who I like. If they found me on the internet, they're only nice to me because they don't know I exist on the internet. As
And they see your smiling face, just
yeah, they
like,
say
"Hi,
like,
I'm Mason." They're
like
like, "Oh my
hey,
god, hi, Mason."
it's like, hey, I like talking to people. I'm like, oh man, he asked me questions and he wants to know me. He's nice and he draws and he writes and he's so insightful on certain things, and he asks questions. And I'm like, well, yeah, women shouldn't be on the internet. Like, yeah.
oh my god, I disagree with that. But hey, come on, man.
It's like,
You
yeah,
know.
people shouldn't vote any. Like, yeah, only a select few people should vote. I'm like, ew. Like, I can, like, they would get the ick. But nobody, but
Oh
the,
gosh, you're gonna marry like a liberal woman. She's gonna she's gonna be into all that stuff, and you're gonna be like the opposite. And you guys are gonna have like 7 kids,
I'm like,
and it's gonna be cool.
I'm like, babe, you're not going out to vote. She's like, you're not gonna stop me, and she's gonna think of it's like a chase game. She's gonna make a game out of it, like.
Like you're chasing her through the polls. Like you better not vote.
Like,
Woman.
you better not
She's
vote.
like,
And she's
can't
gonna
stop
be
me.
like, "It's my right as a American citizen." And I'm like, "Darn!" Like,
She's on Instagram. She's on Instagram, just like live streaming it. Like, oh my God, Mason chased me to the polls. Oh my, I love my husband.
it's, uh, my
You can't stop me for voting for AOC.
and I'm in the background going, "Darn you, liberalism!"
Yeah, you're shaking your fist at her.
Arr. I was like, "Feminism was a cancer," and she's like,
Oh God.
"Yeah,
Oh, that's
this
funny.
like no, she has like that banner, that yard banner that says, "In this house we believe love is love." Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Science is true, or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you know that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and you have a Confederate flag on the other
Yeah,
side of it. You guys
yeah,
are like the odd couple.
yeah. You know,
Like she's the clean one, you're the messy one. Like, oh
that sounds like one
gosh.
of Diana Short's like shows that she would watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the white liberal and black conservative couple. It's like a sitcom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway.
G4 says hot takes only. Is Dragon Ball Z black culture? No, it's Japanese culture, but black people like it, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like saying is Pokemon black culture? Like is season one of Pokemon black culture? If a lot of people like Pokemon, then no, it's if you watch season one of Pokemon, like from the '90s, it's bottom up Japanese. It's so Japanese they don't even acknowledge other cultures exist. You know what I mean? Like I feel
Not for real.
like Dragon Ball is pretty much of the same ilk. It just happens that a lot of black people like it. If anything, Dragon Ball Z would be Mexican culture.
If anything,
Yeah, if
yeah.
anything. No. No, yo, I just keep going. I just keep going back to that one pilot. What was that? That JJ pilot?
Uh,
Junshiro Jackson.
fuck.
That Kickstarter, that manga thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, that you showed me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of what I was saying from that from the concept. I said it irked me that it's a series that takes place in America, but yokai is everywhere. Where
Mm.
it doesn't like that doesn't make sense. It makes sense to have like yokai in Japan because that's where they come from, and that's where the lore and the mythology it comes from the collective consciousness of the people there. So yeah, it would make sense to have yokai there. Oh yeah, with the animated pilot French studio. Yeah, but having yokai in a place that is what Brooklyn, New York, in America, no, no.
Having yokai in the Bronx.
Yokai in the Bronx. Stop. Like that makes me
But I
upset.
mean, listen, it's like I don't know why it always has to be like this is our culture kind of thing. It's like why can't you just like a thing? It's like it's funny how that like that gatekeeping thing always comes into play like a lot, even when it's not their, even when it's not people's culture or whatever. It's like, well, this is our thing, so it's like no, it's like you guys share a thing, unfortunately.
Yokai making drill music.
Yeah,
Uh, Wrong X
yokai
Kai.
running with pop smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, like I dislike. I'm like, yo, if you want to have demons, that's cool, but at least from a place that's as diverse as New York, you could at least have either American folklore or have like the folklore of the respective ethnicities. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
just putting blanket yokai Japanese mythology in an American setting, that tells you nothing about America, about the setting specifically.
And then like what type of history are you trying to tell with that too?
It it's
Like
it's
you know what I mean? Are you trying to get into Japanese history or what? Like
yeah, it's choices like that that makes me that has a stink to it. To that tells me that this person pretty much only cares about the surface level aspect
yeah,
of culture.
of just like, yeah, I'm making a manga.
Yeah, it's also it's unfortunate that Americans are going with the idea or like the lingo of we're making manga because making comics is just not cool. It's all a marketing thing. It's all marketing, so who cares actually? It's all marketing.
Yeah.
G Force says, "I
I mean,
hate."
shit, we used to sell. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? It reminds me of how we used to have to sell Just Reaper as a manga
Oh
for
yeah,
people to understand it.
I don't think we ever sold. I don't know. Have you ever sold it as a manga, or did we show it to people and they're
No,
like,
we
"Oh, this."
have
Okay.
no. Remember, there was that time period where like we weren't getting any sales as a comic, and you were like, all right, we're just gonna start telling people it's a manga, and we got more sales that way. You know, won't lie. So like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Was
This
that
might be a
DreamCon?
pot calling the kettle black. Maybe it was at DreamCon. I forget when we had to start doing that, but we did have to do that for a little bit. But then we went back to calling it a comic.
Yeah. Because people just like looked at the pages and they're like, they just saw the first couple of pages, like, "Oh wow, white guy saying nigga, that's funny," or "Ah
Yeah,
man, you should do
or
that,"
the opposite of
or the
that. Yeah,
opposite,
yeah.
and they bought it. Yeah.
Uh, I was just on a radio interview talking about that, um, or whatever. I was on a radio. I did my my friend's radio show,
and she was talk we were talking about the comic and stuff, like I was talking about the comic and stuff like that, and I was telling her about how like the first page is what kind of hold us, because every time we would try to sell it to like big places, they were like, all right, this is okay, no, we're not selling this, you know.
I it's one of those things that that first page is pretty much like a rapper getting a face tattoo. Who was that rapper? It was a rapper that got a face tattoo to say that he's never getting a regular job. That's like,
That might have been Little Peep, I think.
yeah, that's kind of us.
Yeah, where we were just like, all right, so this is over with. Like, we're not about to be a regular, you know what I mean, a regular comic. And
Yeah,
do I regret it? I do not, because I felt like it paid off anyway, so it needed to be there.
right. Let's see. Blade Runner, is that what you're talking about with the Japanification or the Japanese influence on Western animation or culture in general?
Um,
I was talking
G4
to.
says, wait, what's? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
G4 says, wait, what's Matt's opinion about the DreamCon experience? Was it as negative as Mason's? Um, I feel like I've talked about DreamCon with Mason a couple times, but like it wasn't negative per se, but we didn't make any money and we were upset for a little bit, and I got scammed and robbed. But in terms of like DreamCon itself, I would go back. I was supposed to go this year, but I miscalculated finances.
Yeah, you're gonna meet Carl
And
Jones and say, "Remember me?"
I was gonna go up to him and be like, "Hey, did you steal my fucking comic book?" No,
Yeah,
no, I was
yeah,
gonna go back this year.
that comic he's making is just a Reaper, but it's redubbed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's called the Boondocks Part Two. No, no, yeah, yeah. I did get scammed and robbed. I don't feel like telling that story right now, but I just makes me right there. No, fucking yeah. No, it was cool. I thought it was a good time. I wish I was able to have more fun, but I was too business minded at the time, so I couldn't let myself have too much fun. Because if I didn't make any money, I felt like we failed. But no, we ended up giving comics remember we would give comics out for free at the end of it?
Yeah, and there was a lot of people who was like, "Oh yeah, we'll just give you money."
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that was the funny part. Is that we made the most money giving them out for free. Because people were like, "Oh wow, you're giving me a comic. I want to pay for this. Give me this," and they pay for it, and yeah, and they liked them, the comics and stuff. Yeah, no, like I said, it was negative in the sense of yeah, we didn't make a lot of money and stuff, but we did have a good time, or I did have a good time for some of it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I don't know how you describe it to folks when you talk about it, but
No,
yeah, mm,
at the moment, it was at the moment, right? I was thinking I have to focus on getting money, and after it's all been said and done, I realized that I wouldn't do something like that again unless somebody invited me out to do it.
you know, which is also fair. Like I said, like we didn't make a lot of money, like we didn't get the clout we were looking for. It was kind of difficult to navigate the convention itself. Uh, and it was just a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, it's one big party for a weekend. So when you go in there and people are in party mindset, not a lot of people are trying to buy or anything.
Yeah. Also, G4, just the point. where you pointed out my verbal tick. I think I get that verbal tick when I'm high energy.
And
So
that's usually with me because we're best buds.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody really, well, actually, nobody really pointed out that verbal tick because nobody listens to me talk outside of these streams. Like nobody asks me, "Hey Mason, what are you thinking about?" So I don't talk that as much to have my verbal ticks come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's pretty much it. So G4
I
said,
talk a lot, so
yeah. G4 said, "Did you feel it was a true event for nerd culture, or just a giant party with sexy anime cosplays in the back?"
both. It's literally both. It's like it's kind of whatever you make it essentially. But you probably should have clout if you're gonna go up in there and expect people to pay attention to you. But yeah, I mean, it's not called what is it, Geek Nick for no reason. It's like if you want to go up in there and flirt with girls and shit like that, you can do that, and it's very possible. You know what I mean? And all the women are hot up there, so shit. You know, so shit. If that's what you want to do, go up there and do that. It's Houston, for God's sake. And then on top of that, it's like I said, it was like if you're over there trying to celebrate culture, there's people there that wants to celebrate with you. You know what I mean? You could dress up as Naruto, and there's gonna be a guy that's dressed up as Kakashi and try to role play with you. You know what I mean? Like it's there's a lot of it's a good experience for the most part if you are set up for it to have a good experience. Me and Mason kind of went up in there on a business mindset. Like, you know what I mean? Like we were there to sell stuff. So we were essentially traveling salesmen. So there wasn't really enough time for us to have fun, if that makes any sense.
G-Force
Like, yeah, Mason. Oh, sorry.
G4 says, "You know what I mean? Actually, I remember other verbal ticks. I know I was listening to you." Matt said that twice when he was talking. Like, Matt said, "You know
Yeah.
what I mean?" twice. So I think it's just a black thing. Actually, is me having an intercepting thought. Because how I think several times. I have a several layered thought process where if I'm speaking about something, I interject that thing with the counter argument. It's literally the playground of ideas happening in real time in my mind. So when I think about one thing,
Yes, sir.
I have another opposing thought at the same time to counter, like before I finish that sentence. So it's the problem with how my brain works. And and I remember. I say I remember to harken back to a conversation to something that happened in the past. I don't think I remember is a verbal tick. It's a string. It's a string along to
Yeah,
another topic.
I think you're just giving Mason notes right now.
Yeah, you're just like two out of the three things that you gave me notes is just regular English. It's just how you communicate in English. G4, I know you're Canadian. They probably get down differently over there. But in America, where English is our only language, we kind of have to do these things.
Yeah, in your country, you probably don't do that, but here is what we do. Is what Mason meant to say.
We get that you have way more luxuries when you get to speak two languages up in Canada, but in America we only have one. We got to make the best of that single language, and sometimes we can't even do that
Oh my
right.
gosh. Oh man.
After the chat says the chill. G4 says, "Did you guys at least gain followers from that event, or was it just rope maxing in retrospect?" Rope maxing? What? Hope maxing. Hope.
Whoa.
Hope.
Oh Jesus Christ! I was about to say, I was like, what the fuck does rope maxing mean? Is that like, I'm like, is that a new racist term I've never heard of? Like,
We go to yo dream
dude, I was like,
yo
Jesus.
yo Dreamcom was like the end of Sinners.
It's me and you killing a bunch of fucking white supremacists.
Yeah. Or RDC like sold their fans out to the clan. It's like
It was like it was like Django. We were just like killing all the guys with Tupac playing in the background. Is it wrong? Cause I want to get it on. Cause holy shit! Oh my god!
oh,
Holy shit, man!
oh boy.
It's fucking hilarious. Rope maxing is hilarious, man. Did you guys at least gain some followers? Kinda. Mason got a couple.
Oh,
We were mostly selling his business cards. I didn't really get that many followers, but I did make a couple friends. Like, you know what I mean? People that I'll keep up with every once in a while now. The guy Hundo Grand, he's like an Instagram sketch comedian. He does streaming now as well. He was really nice to me, and I'll talk to him every once in a while. He actually, yeah, no, he actually promoted the book for us. That was actually the
yeah,
coolest
that's
thing that
really
happened.
nice.
No,
I
and
like
you know
that.
why it's extra cool is because the way I approached him was not the way you approach people. I just saw him and I was just like, "Yo, dog." It was like one look at my comic and I recognized him and I said, "Hey, you're that nigga, right?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And I said, "My dog." And I dapped him up and I said, "Hey, read this." And he was like, "All right, fine." He read it. No, no, no. It was a business card. That's what it was. Like, "Hey, take this." And he was like, "All right, sure," or whatever. And then I hit him up later. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy with the comic or whatever the fuck." He's like, "Send me one," and I sent him one, and he promoted it on the story, and it was really cool of him.
It's really nice to be known as people as like the guy with the comic. I really
Yeah, no, that. You know what's funny? You know what's even funnier actually is that that's what people call me now at the studio. Is that like now they know me as a rapper, but like everybody in the studio anytime I meet new people they're like, yeah, this is the guy with the comic. This is the comic guy. And they're like, oh yeah, you're the comic guy, right? And I'm like, oh no, I'm a rapper now. And they're like, oh.
yeah, it's growing into your own. But the yeah, but like either the comic guy or the rapper, that's just another thing under your belt.
Yeah, seriously.
G4 says, "Didn't you catch any streamers there, or you avoided the cameras?" I'm not about that life, honestly.
Me either.
I saw a
But
lot of I saw a lot of people with cameras, and oh wait, yeah, oh yeah, there was like this one guy that was asking like anime hot takes. I'm like, there's one thing about me, like you don't ask me for my hot take, you're gonna get one, and you're not gonna like it. I forgot like one hot take that I had, but I forgot one hot take. Goodness, it was probably about it was probably about JJK season 2 and how I think it's not the worst idea to genocide ungrateful people or something like that.
Oh my god.
It was something along those
He probably
lines.
didn't upload that.
He
Yeah,
probably
he
didn't
probably didn't
upload.
upload that. He was
I
like,
think he did.
okay, this is not going up.
I think he did. But I don't think a lot of people watches him. He's one of those up and coming people, but I don't have friendly takes. I usually don't have friendly hot takes. If someone wants me to have a
Oh,
hot take, what?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, you know who else I met? There's that white Japanese girl, Senna. I met her, but I didn't know it was her at the time because I didn't really give a fuck. I was just pitching the comic, and I remember I was pitching her the comic and shit. And she's like, okay, bye bye, or whatever. And then I think her boyfriend or something came up next to me, was like, hey, bro, nice comic, bro. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then like I was watching some RDC thing, and I saw her. I'm like, oh, that's the girl. I'm like, oh, she's like popular and shit. I'm like, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine. I really can't imagine people. Oh, that must be a pretty terrible thing to experience. Just going to a place and everybody wants to get your attention.
I wasn't even I wasn't like assaulting her or anything. Like, you know what I mean, or like harassing her. I mean, like I was more so like just like I was just in like I don't know. There was like a crowd of people around her or something, and I was talking to everybody. So I gave everybody a thing, and then she was just the last one. But I think she thought I was a fan or something, and I wasn't. So I was just talking to her very normally, but in her head, I think she was kind of like I mean, she is Japanese or something. She's like white, I think, or like white and Japanese or something.
Uh huh.
So it was like in her head, she's probably like, "Ew, this black guy came up to me," or whatever. But I was trying to be like really polite and like yeah. And then she was like, "Yeah, bye," and she like walked away kind of quick. And like I said, her boyfriend or whoever that the guy next to her was or whatever, who was like our friend, was like, "Bro, I like your comics, man," and like bigged me up or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." That was like it was real cool of him.
Stuff like,
It was a
oh
white
man,
guy.
yeah, it's stuff like that that makes you feel good. Oh, you know what? The funniest interaction that you told me was that you were doing an interview on in DreamCon, and you showed the Just Reaper comics, and the guy took the comic and he says, "We got black comics here." It's like or
Oh
something like
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, oh my god, I can't believe you just reminded me of that. Yeah, no, so like yeah, there was this guy. He had like 15,000 followers when I looked at him or something. Like when I looked at his page or whatever. He made me do an interview with him because he like stopped me and was like, "You got to do an interview," and I was like, "Fine." And I promoted Mason's website and I showed him the comic and he took the comic and he put it to the camera. He was like, "Black people are making comics now. They're making books." And I was like, "This is not the type of attention I want, I don't think." Like,
This is Matthew, the literate nigga.
yeah, yeah. It's like the only black person who can read, apparently. Like it was so like it was yeah, it felt coonery a bit. Like I don't think he meant it like that, but it was like very like I was like I'm like yeah, black people can make comics. Like it was that big of a deal.
Oh man. Man. G4 says, you should have been. Well, wait, we read that, didn't we? Oh yeah, we did, we did.
No, 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 no. Wait, did we? We
Yeah,
should have been
so
in the videos, have the comics in hand to get out there. And if you have really hot takes, we will remember you by your comic.
I wish it was that simple, that straightforward. But as soon as you're gone, they forget you
Yeah,
exist.
nah. Yeah, essentially, unless you make like a crazy impact, which like we just weren't the guys to do that.
People liked us
You
a
know?
lot, and even when we
Oh
gave
yeah,
it,
that's for sure.
yeah, even when we gave the comics for free, I remember Matt was like being swarmed as soon as people just got a whiff of free merch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You were right there, weren't you?
No, I
Yeah,
was
no. So
gone.
like
I
I
Yeah, on the final day, I said like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna split up. We're gonna like give them out for free, and you were just giving it away like candy until I was like calling you and being like, okay, I have an idea. Give it to people with like these certain kind of badges because that's the influential people. We got to get our hand. We got to get the comics in the hands of the influential people. And you were like, Mason, I can't hear you right now. All these people are just putting their hands in the bag and they're taking a comic. They're taking several comics. And I was like, all right.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, yeah. So once Mason left me, it was like he left his little brother in the middle of the Walmart. Like immediately once Mason left me, it was like everybody swarmed him and was like, "Give me a comic." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, Jesus." I'm like, "Mason, give me like 2 seconds," and I only had like 5 comics left. I think 3 of them were Just Reaper, and the other 2 were something, were Metal Hero or something. It was some low amount where I was like, Mason, I'm not gonna lie, this plan is not gonna work the way you think it's gonna work because they're all gone essentially.
No, I guarantee a couple of books just ended up in the trash. I feel it.
Yeah,
I feel
for
it.
shit show.
I have a feeling.
I mean, I'll find out next year when I go.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. Keep me updated. Keep me posted. But yeah, that was a very interesting thing, a very interesting
Yeah.
experience. Most streamers, yeah, most streamers, girl, hide the fact that they have boyfriends to keep their sim subs. It's a
Yeah, and
game.
it was no offense to her. Like she was like, yeah, like again, like I said, it was like it was more so, I guess, like maybe she was overstimulated or something. Because it was definitely one of those things where it was like, as I was talking to her, I'm like, oh, you look uncomfortable, and I'm like, all right, well, see ya. She's like, oh, bye bye, or whatever, and I was like, okay. And like I said, like her manager just came over and was like, yeah, nice, nice, bro. These are cool or whatever. And I was like, thanks, man, or whatever. And he was cool for the most part. And then I snuck into the press room. Was that the day I snuck into the press room? That was the day I
I
snuck
That
into the
story
press
is
room, I think.
hilarious. Yeah, yeah, tell
Oh
that
yeah,
story.
yeah. So I don't know if you know this about DreamCon, but security is like good and bad. Like they'll harass you sometimes, and sometimes they won't care. And no one was paying attention to me, and so I was just walking through back rooms, like where like all the streamers and the guys stay or whatever. And then yeah, so I like went into the back or whatever where like the security guard had just like turned around, and I just walked past him, and I was in the back with all the press people, and the press people were like, I was just talking to them. I was just like, "Hey, what's up, guys? What you guys doing?" Or whatever. Like, yeah, or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, I'm still on comics and stuff like that." And they were like, "Yeah, I work for People New. I work for People. Like, I work for NBC or something, and stuff like that." It was like, yeah, like real press people, like from magazines and stuff. And I was like, "Hey, I'm making the comics and stuff like that." And I handed them the comics, and it was two black ladies, and they're like, "Oh, this is nice." And it was two black dudes, or three black dudes, and the three black dudes looking at it, and it was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." And there's this one silent black dude, and he had a camera in his hand. He was like, "Yeah, this is my cameraman or whatever." I'm like, "Hey, man, I make a comic called Just Reaper," and I was just talking to him, and he wasn't saying anything to me. He just took the comic, and then he looked at it, and he flipped through it, and without missing a beat, he took out his phone and put in my cash app and just gave me $40. And then and then he was like, and then he just started talking. He was like, "Are you gonna sign it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll sign yours." And because he did that, the rest of them wanted to give me money too. Like the black girls were like, "You know what? I want to support black people and I want to support black business or whatever the hell." And he was telling him, he's like, "Give him a pen, give him a sharpie so he can sign this." Signed all their books, and I left. Yeah,
That
that was a fucking that was an odd experience.
Okay, you didn't tell me that. Like, it's so funny how I hear a lot of black women say like, "Yeah, I'll just support black businesses."
Yeah.
It's like, "Yeah, I'll buy it. You're black. I like it."
He's like, you know what? You're black.
G4 asks, "Wait, Matt. Also, why did you delete the podcast you had uploaded with Mason?" I think he said that earlier.
Yeah, yeah, no. So it was airing on TV at first. You know what I mean?
Could you not have it
So it was
online?
airing on public access TV. No, so I aired it. I aired it on YouTube first, just for my friends and family and stuff like that, for people to look at it. And then once the TV version was coming out, I deleted it to make sure people were going to the TV version or whatever, to make sure we got enough views on there. And then I just forgot to bring it back up.
Okay, yeah. Nothing serious. It's
Yeah,
just life gets in the way.
yeah, I just fucking forgot.
To give money for being
I
black.
apologize.
Mason talked about it. Yeah, it is a very
Yeah,
interesting thing. Very interesting. But it is time.
very,
It is
very,
8
very
p.m.
strange. It
And
is 8 p.m.
yeah, so it's time for me to stop drawing. It's time for me to stop streaming. I didn't get as much as I kind of already finished like 6 pages of Purgatory Academy. I think I'm gonna go with Chimera Island next, which should be quicker because it's not as detailed. And then after that, I think I'm gonna do Just a Reaper, Volume 2 of Just a Reaper. After that, probably like the first 6 or 8.
Hey,
And then after that, it's just
hey,
a
look at you.
Let's Go Metal Hero, and on that rotation, and then back on that rotation. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm happy to be in the stream. It was nice coming back. I haven't been on stream for a while. Dude, it's been a minute since I've done a stream with you, man.
yeah, like I said, man, like honestly, all it really takes is somebody says, "Hey, can I be on stream now? Can you have me on?" We'll be like, "Yeah, I'll have you on." It's not like these streams are not really that serious. It's meant for to be a good time and for me to be focused, or
Hell yeah.
be focused and stuff like that. I can't really be focused when my thing is lagging, but I just need to get a. I'm waiting for my new parts to come in. That's just it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy to be on stream, you know what I mean? Go check out Mason's stuff, you know what I mean?
Where can people find
Check out
your EPs?
They will be on Spotify under Dope Man 5G. I have two songs on there. Both of the songs aren't really that good, but those were my first attempt at songs in the beginning of the year. I've gotten better. There's one song called Atlanta, and there's one song called Patience. Patience is probably the best out of the two. But those EPs are coming soon. Check out Kingsmen EP. It's called the Kingsmen. That's the first EP I'm doing with my friend King Composition, KC for short. It should be coming out either this month or the end of August. I got a second EP called it's called The Talk with God. It's with a rap group with my boy Five Star. It's coming out September 18th is the date that we're kind of aiming towards, but it may come out earlier in September, sometime in September.
Hey, we got we got
I
stuff
borrow some
lined up.
gas money, which is coming out by the end of the year, December. Yes.
We just keep making stuff. We just gotta keep making
Yes,
it.
and then stuff with Mason. What is it? Yeah, I'm working on a novel. I need to get back to that as soon as possible. But
Yeah,
hopefully that
yeah.
comes out next year.
I think I talked about the novel, Isle of Cat. Oh, I didn't name drop it. It's called Isle of Cats.
It's called Isle of Cats. It's a really interesting novel. I'm writing it. Mason and I broke a story, and I'm the one who's charged with writing it. And at some point, that'll be done next year, probably. Even though we came up with it last year.
I really wished. I really wish we could have done something with that script we wrote together last year. What was it? Midnight Train of Thought.
Oh yeah, that one we wrote for my buddy in film school.
Yeah, it's not called Midnight Train of Thought, but I call it that because it's such a better title than what we came up with.
Yeah, the other one we came up with was awful.
Yeah.
The title.
Yeah, it's so bad that the good one that I came up with is just over. And plus, when I say it, Matt understands what it
Yeah,
means.
because why did we change the title of
Because
that?
it was
Do you
too
remember
late.
why?
Because you were like, we need a we wrote it without having a title. And then after we finished writing it, we were like, okay, this still needs a title. And then it wasn't until till like directly after you sent it to him, I was like, Midnight Train of Thought.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We wrote a short film. Yeah, I had a buddy who needed a short film for a project, and we wrote a short film for him, and it was a pretty good one. I liked it. It was very weird and like experimental and crazy,
Yeah, it
but
was
like
like
I
our
liked it
first
a
time.
lot.
Yeah, it was like our first time trying to write horror, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is true. Yeah, that's our first time writing horror. I think we did a good job because it was very odd. Um, but yeah, it never got made, which like
Can
that
we do
usually
something with
happens all
it?
the time when you write stuff.
Can we do something with it or?
I'm sure we can do something with it if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, since it's written out,
If
I
you can
can.
find it,
Okay, yeah, since it's written out and stuff,
yeah,
I can probably make something out of it.
yeah, yeah. If you can find it and you can make something out of it, go ahead. I'm giving you the green light with that
Yeah,
because I don't think this
we didn't
guy's.
sign any
I don't think my boy's gonna
contracts.
use it.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't sign any
Yeah,
contracts, so it's fair
yeah.
game.
And then we also was that the same amount of was that the same time we wrote that what is it, that packet for Martian Blueberry.
Oh, probably,
Yeah,
probably. G4 says you didn't talk
yeah. We
about the
also
novel
did
yet.
that.
You didn't talk about the novel. I did. It's a novel that was inspired by Gantz, the manga.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good novel
yeah,
if I have anything to say about it.
we just have a lot of things to we have a lot of things to make. The problem is that we don't have the funding to make it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
Oh yeah,
issue?
and then we have that movie I'm writing that we wrote. The story we made for that.
Was that the
Remember,
I'm trying to remember.
Sunnyside Estate.
Oh, Sunny Side Estate.
It was the one with the two girls and the
Oh, 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 the one with the alien.
Yes, yeah,
Okay, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, we had the whole thing plotted out except for the idea of like how it was gonna end and like how you know what I mean. I think
yeah. Well, no, the ending that we were thinking of going with. And by the way, if this movie ever gets made, it's traced back to this. But
yeah,
like, no, the ending that we kind of, or at least I thought that we might have to go with was the one where she burns the school down.
yeah, like Sunnyside Estate was like another Jester like for the audience. Sunnyside Estate was like another Jester Reaper moment where Matt had an idea and then he asked you asked for my opinion of it and I was just breaking it down of what you're trying to say with it, and then the entire plot was just easy after that. But you had
Yeah.
yeah,
Now,
yeah, but you had like a lot of things down packed between like what the two girls were meant to represent.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, I already had that ready. I already had that ready. It's like really all I needed was just the actual story. And I think the ending, I think it might as well go with the ending of burning down the school. That seems like it makes the most sense.
yeah, that's how it feels in this world. But other than that, it's time to end the stream. I appreciate you, G4. I appreciate you, Lamai, F in the chat. Hope we were good background noise for the past three
Yeah.
hours as you guys do productive things. But it's been fun. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll check y'all later. Peace.
Peace, guys. Bye.